source. I'm definitely not a streamer. You definitely can't watch me at twitch.tv/criticalacetheory,
Why don't
where
you
you can see the real camera and sometimes get visits from Juniper.
Why can't you support smaller streamers?
I have a total of 1 viewer right now.
Shit, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm watching a lot of short people, I have you know, okay?
You're watching a lot of short people?
I support small streamers.
I hate you.
I'm shorter than you. And you don't want to support me?
No, you're physically, yes, not mentally.
You have a degree from an Ivy League university.
No, I'm mentally a woman. I'm mentally shorter.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, totally not that.
My brain is the average of 5'4", okay, which is the average height of a woman.
Like a fucking rodent. Huh? What?
Oh, like a? Did you say I'm a rodent?
Yeah, he did. They did.
The female brain, right? Size of rodent. Yes.
Oh my god. Size of rodent. Yes. Lenny. Wow. Also, are we meeting today or not? Your wife didn't get back to me. We were talking about doing dinner.
We have guests, surprise guests.
Okay.
That are coming from out of town. Sorry.
Got you. No worries.
She just told me that actually that she was organizing with you guys. She's been organizing like. So yeah. She's been organizing a ton of.
I know. It sounds like you've been a big birthday boy.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. Yeah, but
thank you for balancing it out and taking one away from the seaweed. So now it's 2 and 2. Thank you so much.
Wait, what?
Okay, so
I stole one
Laura
of your chatters.
Laura managed to connect, so let's see if everybody else can.
I managed to connect to now, I think.
I mean, I'm at 4, but
I'm just about to
I'm at
connect.
2.
So, super quick, is Eight's not joining us today?
Oh, did he say he's not?
I'm still not able to join.
We have 6 confirms, so like if
he said he confirmed.
Oh,
try again.
Yeah.
I thought in the list
did he
it was
not?
only.
Let me double check.
Nope, still nothing.
Critical Ace.
It's loading.
Yeah,
it's loading.
Critical Ace theory is like the one that is not
Okay.
like
Yeah.
So Lenny has not confirmed, so it would be 7.
Lenny.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So there's like I see that yeah.
It's not going on.
You're keeping on
this one.
I'm still on the load screen, but I'm getting in, but it's still taking a minute.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, now I'm in.
Mine keeps going to authorization failed. The host is running an unauthorized copy or authorization server is down.
You may have to just restart Fantasy Grounds or something.
Yeah. I was gonna say do that.
Yeah. Did y'all remember to check for update?
Yes, that's why I think actually.
Yes. No, because I did my update. Like that was the first.
I did my update.
That was my first thing I did.
Same.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Queen Laura reminded me to update, and then I updated. So yeah.
I was like, I need to set up stream for DND. Let me update Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah. It's just acting funny today though, for sure.
So
acquired file list. Here we go.
Cool. Yes. You're okay. So
also the audio.
Clearly the game is just racist against New Yorkers.
Yes.
What?
As New York, we live in an ethno state.
This is true.
As one of the most diverse places in the US.
Mm-hmm.
Guys.
You have an entire street just for walls, okay? It's really weird.
Exactly.
We might be taken over by the Muslims.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Hopefully. Yeah, no, literally. Dude, I'm nervous they're gonna pull a Bernie. I'm nervous. That's I think what they're gonna do. Okay, 8 is coming. I'm nervous that he's going to win and the Dems are gonna say, we don't care.
I would like take Lander as a second choice easily. Like I'm like, okay, if Zoran doesn't win, I'm okay with Lander. You know, like.
Did you hear that Zoran's really good at videos?
Oh yeah.
And he has
so
27 minutes of experience.
So genuine. I have a genuine
that
question
fucking
for
debate
y'all.
was scandalous. Like the questions that they asked the others and the questions that they asked Zoran were like so crazy. It was like,
oh my god, yeah. They're like, would you swear blood?
What's your favorite color? To anybody? What's your favorite color? Do you like Elvis? And it's like, hey, would you go to Israel? Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So I have a genuine question for y'all. How did y'all allow Andrew Cuomo to run again without like just tar and feathering him?
Oh, honestly, like
I have no fucking clue.
Oh no, you don't understand. The person one of the first people who called for him to resign just endorsed him.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Basically, she has like this thing against AOC, and AOC just endorsed Zoran. So basically, that means she needs to not drop out, but also endorse Cuomo. Like, like the two things that she could do to make sure that a progressive candidate doesn't win, she's going to do both of them.
Hey, say what you want.
She had been on my top 5 to rank. I just took her off. I'm not ranking her anymore. Oh, you stole Junie from me.
She was going down.
Who is it? Hold on, Kat. Hey, who is it that did that?
Hey,
Jessica Ramos.
Oh, okay.
Hey, say what you want about Andrew Cuomo. For all the fucked up shit he's done or has not done, you know, at least he has no regrets.
Actually, no, he said his regret was resigning as governor.
His
Brett
regret
was
was
like,
the
"I
way
didn't
the
do it
yeah.
I should have done more sexual assault, more sexual harassment. I feel like I did not sexually harass enough people for it hard enough.
Definitely not.
My God.
Hey, if you wanna be if you wanna be leading the country, you gotta have a higher list, right? Just look at the stats. I mean,
Look at those stats. Oh my god.
look at the stats.
Well, I mean, I have to say that he is perfectly in line with the current political climate of I don't give a fuck. Like something like that would have been like political death or like even like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, it would have been political death for any candidate.
All I'm saying is that, like, if we keep going this direction, Anthony Weiner's going to run for election again.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I saw a clip of him in somebody's podcast, and I'm like, what the? Why are we still letting this asshole speak? Like, never mind. I'm not.
Who else was it that was recently who was I thinking about?
Yeah.
So
we can't fathom your like ADHD, like that of your like who was I thinking about? Sorry, it's just like no.
Look, you know why that is? That works that way.
Do we know? Did anyone write? Did anyone write AIDS? Because of.
Yeah,
he's coming. He's coming.
Oh, okay, cool.
Maybe
he's just gonna be a few minutes. He said.
Okay.
Also, can someone do a recap when he gets back?
We were just talking about that while you were deafened.
Ah.
Yeah, we actually did a recap already. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here I am.
Also, here you are.
Come back.
Hey, Beer.
I just tried
Laura,
to.
why do you sound funny?
It's one moment.
Not you. I said Laura.
What do you mean?
You sound funny.
Laura, have you managed to?
Laura has a better mic, right? Since last time, so maybe that's it.
No, last section I had this mic too.
Oh.
No, are you doing something bad? Are you doing voice training?
Fucking imagine needing voice training. Couldn't be me.
Oh, fuck off. No, I'm saying this because she's literally straight up like, no, don't do voice training. I love your clocky voice. I'm like, fuck off.
I just made the mistake of trying to eat a Snyder's cheese pretzel piece for breakfast, and my mouth is really fucking dry. That was a
See, Laura, you didn't have the least healthy breakfast after all.
You need to put them in a bowl with milk, like breakfast, you know.
Laura, are you planning on moving? Did you get your
yeah, no, we're looking at August.
Nice.
Oh, excellent.
Hell yeah.
Where to?
Where is this dude?
Yeah, are you moving to Pennsylvania?
Baltimore.
Also,
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
You're gonna start saying it like that soon.
Yeah.
The fuck I am. I'm gonna double down on the southern accent. What I'm gonna do.
The FYID watch together link is in there if you guys want it.
If when you move there, say hi to the entire cast of The Wire, which is the only thing that I know about.
They're all just there.
Except for the fact that John Waters is from Baltimore. That's the only other thing that I know.
Say hi to Emma Cemetery for us.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Omar's dead, so.
Oops.
Yes, Omar's dead. Yes, you are right.
Who's Omar?
But The Wire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Divine is dead.
There's
So basically everything worth seeing in Baltimore is gone. So Oh no, wait. ContraPoints lives there.
No, see, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
don't
Is
go
I'm
to
gonna
her
hang
house.
out at John Waters' favorite bookstore, like a lot, until I can successfully get him to sign my titties.
Last time I went to Baltimore was to see an August Burns Red show a while back with a friend of mine, and I remember when I was a kid, I went to Baltimore a couple times. The Inner Harbor was like really cool. And then going there as an adult, I still thought it was cool, but I noticed the Inner Harbor was like covered with fucking crackheads.
Well,
It was weird.
Baltimore, dude.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was like there were way more crackheads than I remembered in the Inner Harbor than I remembered there being when I was a kid. And I was like, man, this
Harbor
place
is
kind of fucked up over the past 20 years, didn't it?
The Inner Harbor is known as like, I mean, Baltimore in general is known to be a rough spot. The Inner Harbor is the
Yes.
nicer end, but like still like, but regardless, I used to go to Baltimore a lot for music shows. I lived in DC, if you guys remember, so like I was only an hour out, and there was a lot of like I was big in the rave scene, and the rave scene was huge around there. And so,
You were a raver?
girl, I was rolling balls like every other day in the military, like allegedly on soda. But
Speaking of ravers, Ren's super excited to have like the chance for us all
I'm
to hang
excited.
out after the move.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, speaking of ravers, Ren's super excited for us all to hang out after the move.
Everything
Yeah.
froze. I'm back. Hello.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And oh, I know why. So apparently my internet kind of went like down and disconnected all y'all's from. This was my internet.
Oh.
Wait, are we all disconnected right now?
Yeah, you are all disconnected. Like
Oh my
literally,
gosh. Okay.
literally
Well,
every
fine.
single one of y'all.
Let us
you
know
were-
when you get back in.
I'm in. So
Okay.
Do we all need to leave and rejoin?
That's what I was
Yeah, I
getting
guess
from
so.
Oh, yeah, it just booted me.
Already did, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Dubsy disconnected, but I don't see anybody reconnecting.
I'm about to.
trying.
We're working on it.
I'm doing it right
There it
now.
goes.
Wiring
Just,
this.
Critical Ace. Okay.
It's not
Okay, we're good.
letting
We're good.
me, giving me attempting resolved connection to server.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll do that for a
normal.
second, and then it'll go to
Yeah.
acquiring file list.
Okay.
Have any of you ever
Hey,
like worked at a place that was being run by like a real irresponsible jackass, and it's like, man, I could fucking run this pizza shop better.
Oh yeah, every
every
place I
every
worked.
job I've ever had.
Yes.
I worked in Colombia, dude. Literally, like, talk about jackass.
To be fair, I don't think you could run that place better.
No, I don't know.
Well,
I don't.
even
I would not want that level of responsibility. But
listen,
That's what I'm
even
saying.
if you run it, you can still ask competent people for help. That is still an option.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. You know what? I'm going to say something, though, controversial, Lenny. None of you guys will understand this otherwise. Sorry. This is just towards Lenny. If Presbo was still there, I don't think what would have happened would have happened.
no, I know he would have like he was.
He would have been actually a free speech advocate.
Yeah, despite
And you took his free speech class, so you would know.
Mm-hmm. No, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like,
despite being the gentrifier in chief, because
Yep. I call him Democrat Trump. He looks like it. Like,
despite being the gentrifier in chief, he was a good fucking president for the university. Not for Harlem, but for the university, he was a great president. And just so you know, you guys know,
he had power for like 20 years.
20 universities banded together. This was really funny because it was a tweet. 20 universities, including all Ivy Leagues except for Columbia, band together to help Harvard resist the Trump administration, right? And then the thing is like the there's a document attached, and all of the signatories of this thing, besides the fact that Colombia didn't join, which is stupid in my opinion.
That's
It's like
crazy.
you have
Yeah,
like,
crazy. If there's so many
all
others
of the-
joining, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not only
Just
just
from a
that,
PR
it's-
perspective.
But not even just that. That the part of it too, and big part in well, not because of Lee Bollinger, but I was right. It was 20 years from 2002 to 2023, and because Columbia's always had this, and even the other Ivies joked about us with it. We're the activist school, you know. And the like we even talk about how Columbia loves to use that too, about like look how passionate our students are and our rich history of fighting back against the Vietnam War and all this. And then when we do it, then they go, why are you doing this? You know.
And then they quietly take down the bit about protesting the Vietnam War from their website.
Did they
Don't
really?
find the PR,
well,
like even for
there's-
PR reasons.
I mean, the crazy part, like in my opinion, is like you take kids, okay? You read 100 essays of Columbia kids, and they're all like, I want to change the world. I want to make the world like better. Like I want to do something. And they go through 4 years of reading Frantz Fanon and fucking Karl Marx, and then come senior year, they're like, you have created management consultants. I don't fucking know how that is possible, and I think that there's something inherently wrong in a system that takes a dreamer, takes somebody who has an idea, and creates a fucking finance bro. Like there is something inherently wrong with this system.
I think it's the combination of both the system and also like at an Ivy League school, a lot of the kids are going to be coming from like extreme fucking privilege and are going to latch onto a rebellious aesthetic and then throw it out for money.
I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is.
so?
No, it's because we literally have the CIA come here to give us jobs. like
yeah, you literally.
And there's also the
Hold on.
commodification of theory as well. So like people are reading Frantz Fanon and Karl Marx, and they're.
I was talking about it real quick still. Sorry. I was trying to say is that you have people come here, but then they're also reading all this, but they're not getting jobs in reading theory. You know, like, so unfortunately it comes down to like living expenses, money, and a lot of people trying to find work. And it's either, okay, do I keep on going to my job? Let me finish here at the College of Social Work. Oh crap, there's nothing here. Well, let me get into consulting because I'm in New York and everyone comes to Columbia to talk to you about that type of shit.
Yeah,
That's
they're like within. I majored in economics, and like the last year, it was like everybody was going into that or into finance, and it's like. But the other thing is like, you know, you teach these kids these things. Like again, you have them read like political theory, and then when they are like, you know what, some of the things that the government is doing are fucked up, like and or you know, like when the teachers, when the TAs unionize, you had them understand why it's important for these people to have a union because they need to be represented and they can collective bargain. And when they do that, when they stand up for what you've just stopped them, then you repress. It makes no fucking sense. It makes zero sense to me.
That's what I'm saying about the commodification of theory, though, because it's like, yeah, we can check all these boxes, but we're not going to actually make any changes that are actually going to solve these problems. We're going to go through the motions of teaching this stuff, but we're not actually going to do any of the things that these ideas are telling us that we should do.
That's terrible and sad and fucked up. Okay, just one last thing regarding this. So I read this tweet and it said 18 schools join to Harvard, you know, against the Trump administration, including Ivy Leagues except for Columbia. And then there's the list of the schools, and obviously Columbia is in there, but also Cornell is in there. So it might look like a slide at Columbia, but it's actually a slide at Cornell, which is.
I mean, both.
All Ivy Leaguers think it's not an Ivy.
What? Oh,
Like
Cornell?
the running
It's not.
the running joke. The running joke is like it's not an Ivy. It's a state school with
A state school.
Like, yeah.
No, there's one thing that was prescribed to all of us. It's in an air of elitism. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like you have to.
Forget that
By the way,
Cornell's the one Ivy that's public.
It's partially
partially
It's
public.
kind of like Penn State. It's like state related.
It's half state, basically.
The
Yeah, that's
college.
what Penn State's like.
No, Penn State is.
no,
you're
confusing Penn State and University of Pennsylvania.
No, I'm not. Penn University's. I grew up where Penn State is. Penn State's. It's not private or public. Or it's not entirely public. It's a state-related land grant school.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. But like the college, basically the College of Agriculture is public at Cornell. That's why, because it was originally started as an agricultural school. That's the
yeah, that's kind of the same deal with Penn State.
Yeah. So
it was also an ag school.
Yeah. There
I'm just gonna go pour my iced coffee, but if you guys want to do the
Evie, your diploma is in Latin, so you're even more elitist than mine.
I know. Thank you guys.
Mine is in English. It's like,
I know. I told Constantine, he got upset. He got jealous.
Me too. I want my fucking diploma reissued in Latin.
And it came with a little translation for it too.
Yo,
I can't read this.
You got an English degree and one of them got a Latin one?
I did.
Well, okay.
I got the Latin degree.
Any dropouts in chat? Any fucking university, college dropouts? Pull up.
Yo, uni dropout gang, let's go.
Let's go.
Beer, the reason is that both Evie and I attended the Columbia School of General Studies, which is for people who did not have a traditional educational path. So Evie was in the Navy and I was doing drugs. And
you mean you were both doing drugs?
Well, yes, but she had a better excuse. I was just doing drugs. I was just doing drugs for no reason other than doing drugs. She was doing drugs because she was in the Navy. But basically, the Columbia School of General Studies issued diplomas in English, whereas Columbia College, which is the more traditional Columbia, issued diplomas in Latin.
Yeah.
And then there was a big fight over the last couple of years over this particular thing. And eventually the students at Columbia School of General Studies managed to convince the administration to issue the diplomas in English. So because I graduated earlier than Evie, then that's why she has the diploma in Latin and I don't. So
if it makes you feel better, my diploma is also in English.
Yeah, it totally makes me feel better.
Hot take on academia stuff like that, or no, not academia stuff in specifically the Latin language in general. I think all the fucking legal and science fields and academia should stop using Latin for shit and just let the fucking Catholic Church have that be their own weird little creepy cult language.
I agree. Hold on, I'm gonna make myself another cup of coffee real quick and get some water, and then we can start with a recap, okay? Because I also don't remember, because we play fairly rarely. I really don't remember a lot of the shit that happened, and I wish that I had better note taking. All right. Cool.
I have the same problem. The other campaign I play in plays usually once every week with a week off occasionally, and I still fucking forget what happens half the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm recording it, so if nobody wants to do the recap next week, I can do it, and I can just rewatch it.
I mean, I remember what happened, but I haven't prepped anything for a recap.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be holes in my memory, but yeah, I more or less remember the main events.
I remember last
excuse
session.
me.
I remember what happens in the session, the individual sessions. I don't remember the overarching of the story, if that makes sense. Like the you know how there's short plots and long plots, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
But Lindy, you're the one writing them.
Huh?
But you're the one making them up.
So,
But I make
what I'm getting is
up,
Lenny
and
doesn't
then
know
I
what we're
don't
playing.
necessarily write
Yeah, Lenny
them.
doesn't know what he's doing. He needs to be replaced as DM.
Yeah. You need me to take over
Please
this?
replace me. I was saying today, I'm like so over DMing right now. I'm a little
Yeah.
burnt out from DMing.
I'm sorry.
The
it's fine. It's
negative
not your
effects of forever DM are finally catching up to you.
Yeah.
It's funny. I'm
My
almost
game,
in
and
the
you can just
opposite.
play.
It's funny.
Guys-
I'm almost in the opposite boat. I'm almost getting burned out with playing characters and want to get back to DMing.
Hey,
Well,
I mean, we
well,
can
you
we
know-
can help out and do one shots. You know, then he doesn't
There's
have to.
I just want to say that this is a joke that I'm stealing a joke from a comedian that I know. Her name is Ayana, and she's like, "If you're the prettiest girl at an orgy, that's not an orgy, that's a gangbang." and and that's exactly what happens when you're a DM. Like, you know,
Okay.
like.
Speaking about gay news, there's a lot of tea already this June. We
You
have
mean our billionaire dads breaking up?
no. That who cares?
That's
No,
other gay news.
no actual gay news. Hey Rogan, welcome in. The artist Fletcher, who is like known to be as like a bisexual but sapphic like singer, came out saying that she is now with a guy, which isn't the big deal because she's bi. But the weird thing is that she changed her name and then deleted everything that looked queer off of her Instagram and stuff.
Oh.
Doggy.
And it was like on June 1st, and then also started selling like clothes that just say boy on them, or like, I don't think the queer community will like me anymore type of song. Like, it's so wild.
What the fuck?
And apparently, part of what brought her to like come to this new version of herself is her struggle with a Lyme disease.
What? Lyme disease makes you homophobic?
Eat your
Well,
limes,
she's
kid.
not saying she is.
Eat your limes.
To be fair, people are being biphobic to her as well with this, of
Well,
course.
yeah, they're gonna do that.
I mean, in all fairness, if black mold can cause transphobia, why can't Lyme disease cause homophobia?
It's kind of weird though, because of all of the Lyme disease, fun fact, originated
Causes
in
homophobia.
Lyme, Connecticut. And also,
Hey, really?
fun fact.
God, why does your state suck so much?
I was about to defend it. Give me a second.
Getting there.
Also, fun fact, Connecticut has some of the strongest protections in the country for queer people. Like, their definition for sexual orientation is the best that I have read, and I am like going through all of the states researching like ACE and ARA protections like throughout the US. I haven't gotten to every state yet. Connecticut is the best that I've seen so far. And I'm getting to be about halfway.
You know that people would rather experience hate crimes than live in Connecticut.
I guess some. Maybe that's why Laura's moving to Baltimore.
Exactly. That's why.
Didn't want to move to Hartford.
Yeah.
Rather
Only
dead
if I get
in
to
LA
meet Rory
than
and the girls.
alive in
I mean, it's
somewhere.
mostly because I already have a girlfriend there, and I enjoy getting laid. So
Disgusting.
You could have both moved to Hartford.
Can you do me a favor? Can you take ownership of Talia?
For me? Yeah. Hold on. Hold up. What do I need to do that again?
I have no idea.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I love how that was
Never mind.
almost sort of a own your shit, but like
On your
subtle.
shit. I might have not picked both of
You
them.
go. Hold on. Clear owner. I'm gonna clear the owner. If you go on characters, probably.
Right. Let me do that. Let me go to books, player, characters. I see Talia now.
Okay.
Cool.
Owned by. We go. We're in business. Okay. Recap.
Who's doing it?
I think it's gonna
Who's
be a
doing the
group
recap?
effort, and somebody's
Yeah,
gonna
I think
start.
it's gonna have to be because we never assigned anyone to do
This
it,
is
so
this
none
is
of us
this is
participated
a
anything.
communal recap. Everybody can throw in the little bit of knowledge that they have.
Yes.
I know I was
I know-
strict last time, and that's about it. So
I was Lyra last time.
everybody else, your turn.
Good job.
Then.
I know that I went and bought some stuff.
I had a good time. I radicalized a friend that I made at my new
That's
job.
right. Mm-hmm.
And we investigated a crime scene.
Goblin.
Yeah,
Oh,
wasn't
the
last
crime
time
scene.
like all role playing and wasn't it basically all role playing, no combat?
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
pretty much.
We went to a tower that had oracles in it. Somebody was trying to hide a prophecy that involved the cult.
Yeah.
And then the guy that was supposed to be the caretaker for the oracles murdered one of the oracles. We figured him out, turned him into the djinn. So they're taking care of that, and we have custody of the person that was trying to hide the rise of the cult. I have them in manacles.
Oh, right. I remember.
I knocked them
You kept
down by
those?
casting Tasha's hideous laughter, and then they fell prone laughing. And that's how we got them.
All
I
right.
remember, yeah.
All right. So, you guys have already made a little bit of a dent in your, like a little bit of an impact in your fame in the city of Lyme. Rhyme, not Lyme.
Lime. We're in God.
It's
We're
canon
not
now.
Connecticut.
It's canon now.
That's when we went through the portal. We went to Connecticut. Let's get out of here.
So you after a few days that you are after a few days that you were still in Rhyme, and you're trying to figure out your way to go back to South Athos, to North Athos, sorry. You are approached by you actually happen to know this person. The person is the name of it's a bard, and her name is Saja, and spelled Sazha, Saja, and she is like a bard in the tavern that you're staying at, and she is a Gordonian. So you kind of know that you know that you can trust her. One morning, you are saluted as you descend into the main room of the tavern to have your breakfast with your usual porridge and bacon and
An assortment of seeds,
yes, assortment of seeds, obviously for those of bird persuasion.
Seeds.
and nuts.
The bird
One
persuasion
large
killing me.
rat.
What?
You
Oh my lord.
Sorry, what?
What, me?
They wanted a rat.
Yeah, one large rat. You forget secretary birds are carnivores.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can't. The innkeep is like, well, if you want a rat, you can hunt it yourself. I know that, and he's seen you in action. he knows you're fast. Why don't you roll for acrobatics or athletics?
He's like, I'll send you down the basement to go fetch some rats.
Let's see.
He's like, actually, I needed this. Thank you.
They actually like free roam.
12.
So it's like picking strawberries. It's like pick it yourself.
You catch a small rat. You catch a very small rat in the basement. That's your.
Actually, the smaller ones are harder to catch.
What does it sound like?
True.
It squeaks.
What's his name? No.
I just want to hear you squeal. Sorry.
It's Boo.
His name is breakfast.
It's a giant space hamster. It's a miniaturized giant.
His name's Rathu.
So no, but hold on, time out. Evie, where are you at in BG3, by the way? At what point are you? Did you finish?
I finished the game. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm just on my hardcore run over and 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 over again.
Ben Shapiro hasn't finished yet.
So many different endings. So anyway, you have this Jin who walks into the tavern and like looks around and literally spots you from far away and is like, comes to you. You see him with like the blue skin and everything, and he hands you a parcel. Is like, is this what's your group's name, by the way? You don't have a group name. Is this a group that is this a group that solved the mystery of the oracles?
Yes, I say as I'm like slurping the tail of the rat.
It's like I was giving this, and he hands you like a package with like a blue silk wrapping, and he just like, as soon as he hands it to you, like he puts it on the table and then disappears. Like he literally disapparates into thin air.
So that was weird, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
What do you give us?
Hold on.
Parcel? Is that like a letter?
Yeah. Is there anything in there?
It's an actual little package.
All right. Is there anything inside?
Like
I was gonna think, you want me to cast Identify?
Huh?
I was gonna ask them if they want me to cast Identify.
That's more for the object inside, potentially, I think.
But there might not be, the box itself might be the object. But okay, go on.
It might be dangerous
you notice
to open it.
You notice
That's
that
what I'm
there's
thinking.
on the package.
What is on the package?
It's a note.
What is the
I don't
note
want to touch it.
The note says, "The voice that dies, it's not lost. It echoes in the minds of those who hear."
I hate riddles. No, it's
and then, like, as soon as you touch the package, like you feel a faint heat emanating from the package, and
No,
like
pipe bomb. It's a pipe bomb.
yeah, I know.
Sorry.
you open it.
That's not what they said.
Sorry, what?
That's not what they said.
No.
They said, I think it's a pipe bomb.
Oh, sorry.
That's not a reason to open it.
No. But anyways, go on. Lenny.
So, who opens it? Is anybody gonna open it and see what's inside the package?
I've been around enough explosives to not just touch random things anymore.
Why don't you
Bird sounds
investigate it, though?
fucking dumb. Bird sounds fucking
I'll
dumb. She
investigate
opens it.
No.
You open it.
No.
As soon as you open it, you see
Strict
that there's a
jumps away.
stone, and it's kind of, it looks like a jade of sorts. It's like kind of like greenish. And
And
as soon
what-
as you open the package, like you go immediately into a weird trance, and like
Them
there's
or all of us?
like you start seeing images in your head. You see like a piece of a city that is in ruin. There's like floating shards of like amber and obsidian and sapphire, like that kind of float in the air. And then like you see a circle of hooded people in what looks to be like a ruined amphitheater, and they're chanting, and you don't really recognize like the languages. You don't really understand what they're saying. And then you get another flash, and it's a symbol, a weird symbol that you recognize as a symbol that flashed into your mind when you were first teleported into the material plane. And then you see the place where that you arrived at when you were first in this is, and the last thing that appears in your mind is a memory of your own. It's you looking around at the time when you were ported to the material plane for the first time. And as soon as you like come back, you look back at your hand, and the shards, the crystal that you were touching, has crumbled to dust.
The memory shard, yeah. I mean,
And to clarify, that was just bird sound experiencing that.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
So mind you, while I was
question
hiding,
though, do I
went full armor.
recognize the city that I saw?
No.
Well, that's
just saying that-
unfortunate.
But the thing is, you guys are still you're still with Saja, who is a native of Rhyme. So or you know, like you can ask around.
Oh, no, baby. Okay.
So cute.
It's kidding.
I'm just saying when Bird Sound opened it, Nillis just went like this and full armor because she thought it was a bomb. And she's like, oh, comes up. Never mind. Sorry. So what happened, Bird Sound?
Yeah, you maybe want to talk about it.
I mean, this is gonna be a wild revelation, guys, but I think we need to take out that cult.
What?
Yeah.
Count? What the?
Yeah.
Wait,
No, I know the. Cult.
What's your intelligence?
did
Yeah.
String
Okay,
actually
sure.
say that?
I was like, okay, can I tell a
That'd
story?
be funny.
Can I tell a story of
No.
Kitty.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You
of
just
another
said
group- of another group that I play with. There's like this
Wow.
barbarian.
I'm rolling them all out. Sorry, you guys know.
What's going on? Are
I told you
like,
I'm rolling my dice out. There we go. Got all the bad ones out.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Did you see on TikTok they sell the timeout chair for the die?
Yes.
No, that's,
Yes,
oh,
I
yes,
did.
yes, yeah. I've seen those.
Anyway, yeah, you wanna You want to tell us? You want to? I don't know. I don't like. They saw you like literally. Your eyes went white for a good like minute. And you guys, this is what everybody else saw.
Yeah.
Bird Sound's eyes went white for about a minute, and she was like shaking. And they were they were shaking, and they were like not like responding. You guys were trying to touch them, and like nothing was happening. And
give me the child. They're like being possessed.
And then they come back, and they're like, oh, so what do you guys do?
Oh, Nillis uncovers your helmet.
Okay?
Oh.
Yeah, I think
What
that was like a
happened?
prophecy or some shit.
A prophecy about what?
I think the cult is going to try to blow up a city while probably in an attempt to summon their god thing.
That's not good.
Hate cultists.
The worst part is I can't tell what city it was.
Culting around.
What kind of
It's just some
did it
random
look like?
gin
Can
drop
you
it off.
describe it?
I mean, there was a bunch of floating amber and jade and stuff, so...
Does that ring a bell for any of us?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Sasha is like, you said floating amber?
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. So just so you guys know, Sasha is a tiefling bard. She, for like, her skin is kind of like of a pinkish fuchsia hue, and she has like beautiful horns that kind of wrap as a like those of a ram. She is so she's like, that's interesting. Are you sure it was like floating like stones and whatnot?
So that's how I saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds like the vein.
The main drain
she-
thing?
Well, she's like, well, about 60 years ago,
Lord
a
dump.
big accident. What?
He said Lord dump.
Lord Dump, yes. About 60 years ago, there was an accident in one of the like a wizard was trying to work with interdimensional portals, and there was an accident in one of the areas in Rhyme, and basically it almost destroyed the entire city. The part of the city that this happened is now called the Vein, because there's allegedly a vein of the weave that is present there, and like a very rich vein of magic that is present there. But Jinns closed that area off because it's, well, kind of dangerous. It's been like uninhabited for about 60 years now. The only people that go there are either people who are crazy or people who are trying to see if they can find any type of relic, or or maybe people who are like ambitious enough to think that they can tame or harness the power of.
I look over to Leo and I go, is she describing us?
I think we should go there, is what I'm getting at.
I mean, if it
To
has
investigate
anything
it,
to
I
do
can
with
help.
the vision or the cultists, we should check it out, right? Just for that, not for
what I'm
looting
saying.
or anything. Like just
I mean, if we come across
helping
anything
out.
good, I'm not opposed.
I think I could
taking
come up with some
something that
good
doesn't belong to anyone.
research.
Mhm.
Do you want to go?
You can
do you wanna go-
research something.
Well, I'm thinking specifically the magic there.
Well, yeah. Or other
I am
stuff.
I'm only an arcane mechanic. Like,
All right. Do you want to go to the library and look at where
read up on it on the
I think
vein.
that's
Yeah.
a good place to start.
I'll go back to the library again. Yeah,
Do you want help?
yeah. Let's go, Leo.
Why don't
I
you?
doff my armor. Okay, now that we're not gonna blow up.
Such a happy kitty, also.
Why don't you do
Aw.
a nice little investigation check? So you go to the library in Rhyme. Hold on, where are the maps?
I should note I'm staying at the inn with our prisoner. And it's that one.
Oh, you're
it's
still holding on to that prisoner?
I am repeatedly doing that one scene from oh god, what is it? It's Reservoir Dogs, yeah.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it? That one.
No, that's Pulp Fiction.
No,
Reservoir Dogs.
What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh yeah,
you're
that's
talking
right.
Reservoir
coming
Dogs.
off his
You know the
ear?
word cuts off the dude's ear, yeah.
It's
That's
clowns to the
because
left
of
of
that.
me, jokers to the right.
Because that song fucks me up now every time because of that movie. Stuck in the Middle with You. I'm always like,
Yeah.
oh, I would always think about the guy's ear coming off.
Hey, how you
I'm
doing?
like, stuck in the middle with you. God, I love that movie though. That's where I got my
Yeah,
sunglasses.
classic.
I have the Mr. Orange Ray-Ban Club Masters. That's been my sunglasses for a long time.
I don't tip. I don't believe in tipping.
Shut the fuck up, Lenny.
What's something special? She takes you into the back and sucks your dick?
What? My God.
It's one of the most quotable movies in
It is.
history.
It is a great
It's-
movie.
Yes.
But
It's-
okay, so I rolled though.
Is that for
15.
the research?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm helping, so you have advantage.
Oh, so you get advantage. You want to roll again and see if you
Sure.
get even better?
Sure, let's do it. Thank you. That's better.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
I pointed you in the right direction.
So
Yeah, no one knows what to do. You're better with the Dewey Decimal System.
you go to the Rhyme Library and you see like the Rhyme Library is really interesting. Like the architecture it looks like a little bit like the building in the Red Square with a big balloony domes and
What?
it's got like these very ornate finishes on every column. And as you walk in, like a djinn salutes you and is like, "Welcome." And you take one of these one of these volumes, and they're like, the volumes kind of float to you in this library, and you start browsing around, and you essentially find that a bunch of information around.
By the way, as she goes, the books are floating to her. She gets distracted by them.
And that's how I helped.
That's how you. I was going to say that's how Leo helped. Leo was like, "No, Dillis, come on." She's like, "Hold on, no, this is quantum arcane magic."
You need to do research, Nillis.
And
I am doing research.
Basically, you find that the people that the wizard, his name was Ratsma, who was trying to open a portal between all the dimensions, all of the planes. He was trying to create a
Trying to create the plane of concordant disposition.
a portal that would literally be a universal portal for all the other planes. And and Ratsma was killed during that incident. You don't know exactly what happened, but pretty much everything around that area is like scorched earth. Like it's like that entire neighborhood has been like
The neighborhood?
huh?
The neighborhood?
Well, yeah, the entire area, it's been like destroyed, and the shards are like the shards of stone that Bird Sound saw are essentially like residue of other planes that have like kind of sprayed into the material plane.
Oh, that's what I was gonna kind of. Have you ever heard of the plane of concordant disposition? I believe, or concurrent disposition. It's a plane where all the other planes meet. And it. I'm trying to find which one it is. Remember, I've been doing a lot of. Huh?
Lore dump.
Lord, I know. It's far realm. I'm looking through fundamental plane. Concordant, but yeah, it's one where like, and that's kind of what I was even going to go with is like it's this like mix of where they're all like kind of overlapping, and so when people go there, the first one they see is it's more similar to where they are, and then it changes. That's I was just saying it's kind of like that. It sounds like. But I was imagining there's probably a lot of magic residue there and planar residue. Because that's kind of what you were explaining, wasn't it? What?
Yes.
I'm confused.
It's just like I just received a weird message on Discord. That's all. Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
Spam.
Okay. No.
But yeah, and then I know Dubsy had something.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
You were raising your hand, Dubsy.
Oh no, sorry. I was just
okay.
working out.
Just stretching. Oh, I'm working out my fingers, yeah. Oh, literally. You had the whatchamacallit
No
thing
need
there?
to make the accent.
What accent? I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm gaslighting you.
Were you making an accent? I didn't really hear it.
What'd you say?
Okay.
Me? I said unsuccessfully.
All
right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's exactly what you found out about this. You have also the exact location of where the accident happened, which building, so to speak.
Okay, and
but that doesn't
happened,
mean necessarily. Yeah.
So
did it happen in the city or outside of it?
It happened in
the vein, right? That's where.
Yeah, it's now called the vein. It's like I'll point it on your map. Wait. Where is my pointer? Like basically it's here.
Ah.
All the way to the east of the city.
Right.
East of the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right in the M in Eastern Rhyme.
I was going to say the East River.
Yeah, Eastern Parkway.
Yeah.
You see that big thing like that looks like a river. It's actually the BQE.
Yeah. I was gonna say, let's go over to Williamsburg up here, you know. Okay. Okay, so we know about the vein, we know where it's at, we know the danger, or I know the danger is there.
And we know
Right,
the
I got
exact
the
point where it started, like the impact.
Right. Do we?
So, yeah.
I just want to make sure. Okay. So yeah, I'll take that back to them and tell all of them.
Well,
or not.
Okay.
What we else got? No. Hold up. No.
No. There's nothing. Like there's.
Okay.
I don't know if the others had anything that they wanted to do while we were researching.
Let's go loot. I mean, help the thing that we do. La, la, la.
I mean, unless our captured cultists had any additional information squeezed out of them.
Is there any of those like sleazy stores where we can like buy poppers and shit at?
In the vein, in the abandoned area of the city.
It's Kython. Don't you have your pride for Kython? It's a month.
Are you saying this magical city is not rich in amyl nitrates?
Hey, let him roll for it.
Yeah.
Roll for because
roll for poppers.
Just make it real high.
I'm assuming that investigation would be the best way to find poppers in Rhine.
No,
it's a very low bar
specifically.
They're magical. I could just make you some.
Which one am I rolling? Investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're rolling.
You do not have great investigation. Should ask Nillis. I'll make you some.
Oh,
okay.
Wow,
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
First
-1
after that shitty penalty.
You walk to a random store in the main street of Rhine, and the guy is like, "Would you like some poppers?" Like he doesn't even say hi. He's like, "You're here for some poppers."
He just thinks that he's like a bear, like, and not that kind of bear. Not like Halson either.
You have the face of somebody who likes their anus dilated.
I'm sorry. I
like that
resist because I checked a group chat I'm in on Facebook, and this friend of mine sent like a link to what the fuck is this even a link? Boysmells.com products, Citrush sniffer, scented natural snick, Citrush scented natural scented nasal stick, and my friend is like, hell yeah, they made the poppers flavor into a nasal stick. I'm like, is Citrush a type of popper? Okay. Brush is like the OG brand of poppers. Oh, Boy Smells wanted to be cheeky for Pride Month and made a fragrance. Oh, okay, I get it now.
Anyways.
Naughty.
All right.
So
sure, I'll buy some fucking poppers. But
what
are
gonna cost? It's gonna cost you 10 silvers.
So poppers are amyl nitrates, and these are
magical poppers.
They are extreme vasodilators, and they give you mild euphoria while also making it easier for you to bottom.
Oh,
and these ones make you gay.
Easy.
Hold on. Is this coming as news to you? I mean,
no, I know exactly what poppers are in character.
Okay, I'm like,
in characters. I guess Sanok did know what poppers were if he decided to go look for poppers.
I don't know if he decided to go look or if he just went walking and someone found him. So,
all right, I subtracted 10 silvers from my treasury, and now
okay, you have now
walking. Someone just went, "Hey, gay." Yeah.
Hey, gay, did you know it's Pride Month? Do you want some poppers? Yeah. That'll be 10 silvers.
Yeah, you now have a vial about 8 big poppers. This should last you for like a month with fairly regular use, or in your case, probably like a week.
Does it give them advantage?
No, it gives them disadvantage. It reduces your strength by 1. But only for like 1 round.
No, it should.
No, I mean on the
wisdom or
performance check for intimacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about his intimacy goes up, wisdom goes down?
Like, no, it's gonna be it's going to be strength down and charisma up. That's
fair.
my final.
One up, one down. I like that.
But it's only for one round.
No,
and
still,
it's
though.
a bonus action.
You gotta role play that though too. He's just like, what is?
So when you go back, anybody else besides Zanaxa search for vasodilators
or anything
is
else?
there anybody else who wants to? Okay, I don't hear anybody anymore.
Nope.
So there
there
was like an amphitheater in the chant.
Yes.
Yeah, not in the chant, in the vision, right?
In the vision, yes.
Yeah. Do we know of any amphitheaters in Rhyme? Or like,
Well, you don't know of any. You personally don't know of any amphitheater in Rhyme, but I remind you that you are like you can ask your guide to Rhine, which is Saja, or you can ask around. You can ask the innkeep. You can try to go into
Just to clarify, the vision is was of something that will happen to Rhyme, right? And the what happened to the vein was in the past, or is it the same thing?
Yes, what happened to the vein is in the past.
Yeah,
you don't know what will happen, if the vision was what will happen or not.
Yeah, but I would like to ask around and check for amphitheaters. I guess investigation.
Okay.
Or
who do you ask to? Who do you ask?
Yes, Sasha.
Okay, so she's like, well, I'm not familiar with that area. It was much before my time, but it's very possible that there was an amphitheater. After all, this was like kind of an artsy area of the city. Like there was like a lot of artists and a lot of like people who were in like people who were into all sorts of interesting endeavors. So it's very possible that there is an amphitheater. It's I think that maybe we could ask my friend Mirage. He knows much better the layout of that area. So basically, she's like, she refers you to this character. His name is Mirage, and he is a gnome who lives like by the docks. She tells you how to find him. Like you will see him in the market. He's a peddler of like potions and artifacts and relics, and she tells you exactly where the where his stall is. And as you go to, I mean, I assume you go.
Yeah. I follow up on that lead.
You go to the market by the docks, and you see this gnome, completely bald, big pointy ears, big pointy nose, a very colorful red robe on him, and this tiny stall that he has in this bazaar that is like filled to the brim with stuff, like literally like all sorts of gadgets and potions and objects, and like he barely, like you cannot see him behind the behind the amount of shit that is in this little tiny stall, and as soon as you approach, he kind of peeks like from behind all this stuff, and he's like, "Can I interest you in something?"
Depends. Are you Mirage?
Yes. Who's asking?
I mean, Saja told me to seek you out if I wanted to have a guide to the vein or someone who knows about that place.
I don't go there anymore.
Okay, but the main thing I'm wondering about is if there was an amphitheater. It might be broken down at this point, but like I'm looking for a specific place.
Yeah. There's an amphitheater there. Of course. There's an amphitheater. Yes. It's kind of like the center of the vein. But I don't go there anymore. Last time I was there, bad experience. No. I don't want to go there anymore. Okay, if you want to go to the vein, that's okay.
No one is asking you to go. No, like you would at best, drag us down. We're really like a tight group. Like we're really best friends.
There's weird shit happening in the vein lately. I used to go there very often. But there's weird shit happening there lately.
What kind of weird shit?
Well, for the longest time, you would be going there, and aside from the occasional undead or the rare mimic or ooze, you'd be pretty much okay. But lately, like flashes of light have been appearing right in the middle of the street, or in the when you're inside some of the buildings, and from the flashes, it's like the fabric of air itself breaks, and from these points, a weird thing seeps in. I was chased away from the vein by, I don't even know how to explain. The best way that I can explain it is giant fire lizards.
Ew. Lizards? Fire lizards?
Yeah.
Wait, like they were on fire or they were breathing fire?
No, they were they exude fire. They were not made of fire, but their entire body was surrounded by fire. Why don't you roll for history?
Okay. Let's go rolling.
So by the way, the one that I was talking about, Lenny, is the plane of concordant or opposition, which is called the Outlands mostly now, or Sigil, where all the
Oh, Sigil, yes. Okay.
Well, that's where Sigil is on the plane of concordant opposition.
All right, I got a 12.
Your best guess is that it's a salamander, which are fire salamanders, that are creatures from the elemental plane of fire.
Okay.
You know this because you've read about this, but it's not By the way, Evie, there's a very, very, very good, one of the best computer role-playing game ever made, which came out around the time that Baldur's Gate 1 came out. It's called Planescape Torment, and it's set all in Sigil, and it's fucking phenomenal.
Cool.
Yeah.
So fun fact, it's actually pronounced Sigil.
You're a Sigil.
The city, it's actually pronounced Sigil.
That's funny. It's originally the plane of concordant opposition. That's the word I was looking for. I said
a lot of journal updating in that city.
It reminds me of that meme. What if the supreme being came down to Earth and was like, it's actually pronounced Jod.
That'd be great. I love that actually. I don't know. That's so stupid, but funny. Oh my god.
Anyway, there's
It's
a lot of
pronounced
journal
Jod.
updating in that city.
It's so stupid. The joke is so dumb. That's good. I don't know if you know his name is Yahweh, but okay.
Okay. So,
What if he came down and he was like, actually, it's Yewa?
Yahweh.
Because we don't know which vowels.
I know, but just saying it's
Oh, you're
Jod
right.
is just better.
At least we have the consonants with old Semitic languages, and it's not like old Chinese where you just have these like old logograms and like absolutely no information on how they were pronounced other than what you can deduce from the modern mutations.
Sometimes I'm not expecting what's coming out of your mouth, Beer Bash.
yeah, there's a
Linguistics
TikTok,
autist. That's
there's
what I
a
am.
TikTok that does all of the etymology of English words, like from a Proto-Indo-European. And one of the videos that he created lately was how to say these nuts in ancient Egyptian, and it was the best thing.
There was one I saw a lecture on like old graffiti and Greek. Did you hear about that? Like it was like
Oh yes, yes.
about like dick
not
butt something or other, or like oh no,
Latin,
it was like I'm
it was-
tired of fucking women. Now I fuck men's anuses.
Mhm.
Or
Yes,
something like that.
yes.
People
Yeah.
have been
And
writing
the way
vulgar.
that it's
Good
Well, it's
question.
talking
The
about
thing-
like how vulgarity was always the thing. Like
Yeah, people have been writing crass, vulgar graffiti on shit for forever. Like,
well, that's, but
Since
it
we've
like
been
goes
writing.
into like how we talk about it and like how we talk about this past is this like grand time
Like-
where everyone's like, yee, this or that, you know?
the way
But-
that it was
There-
translated for
Mhm.
like
Oh,
it's
right,
something
yeah.
like I said goodbye to women and now I love men or something like that instead of I fuck men's anuses, you know, like
Mhm.
there's a word for it. I don't remember.
Anuses.
I mean, one of the oldest, or a few of the oldest sets of like hieroglyphs that we have is one is like so and so was here, and then another one was you have a nice ass.
yeah,
I love that.
one of the like earliest like one like real early like cuneiform tablet is some dude bitching out a guy who sold him shitty copper.
Oh, good old A.N. Nasser.
So yeah, that's he basically tells you that there's like weird shit happening right now in the vein, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
So
that's
so
the
these.
rifts in reality that are opening.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Okay.
That's
when
cool.
when was the last time you were there?
Maybe 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks
Wee.
ago. Yeah.
So it might be even worse now. All right, good to know. Thank you. I would like to look around the store if I can see something.
Sure. Why
I
don't
could
Bird in the
you?
background?
I would like look for
Okay,
some like
you want
rings or something that give me power. Because I have talents, but I can put rings on them. So if I get some nice
Yes.
rings,
Okay. Roll for investigation.
might as well. And I want,
you-
know,
hold
he
on,
helped
hold
me
on.
out. I want to support local
Detect
business.
magic or anything like that.
What?
Do you cast detect magic or anything like that?
Is it allowed if I don't have detect magic? I think I don't even have that.
Oh,
so,
you don't.
No.
So no, you don't cast it. All right, then roll for
What do I have?
investigation.
Oh yeah, we can't do magic here. Just
Yeah,
gently,
I
can
would.
we?
I would not. Also, I also would not
It-
just attempt magic in the store. Just
Yeah,
randomly.
but I do want to make sure
Just
that
investigation.
it is illegal here, right? Or no?
No, it's not illegal.
Okay, why
That was
did I
the
think
other
that?
place.
Okay.
It was magic.
That's why. Okay.
Okay. Then
Oh,
just investigation was yeah. Mink.
Mink.
That's not great. All right.
You don't find
Shit.
anything.
the pause for that was hilarious.
There was no. You don't find anything. You are particularly attracted to one ring, which you think it's like
To rule
other
them all.
shit.
Yeah, it's one to rule them all, that's for sure.
Are we gonna have to make a
How much is
fucking
this?
journey to Mordor?
We'll see.
It turns out it's a
This
mimic.
is like a ring with Dubsy. This is a ring with a really beautiful purplish stone,
Hmm.
and you can't tell for sure, but you are almost sure that it's magic.
Ooh.
It's a mimic.
Beautiful. Yeah, how much is this?
Oh, that and
no.
Home is like, oh, that's a wonderful piece. You, my friend, have an eye.
I have two actually.
How
Yeah.
part
On either
apart
side.
with it, apart from it, for 10 gold pieces.
I don't have that much. But thank you anyway. Gives it back and walks out.
Wait, where are you going? Okay, let's do 8 gold pieces?
Nah.
Come on. 5 gold pieces and I'll give you a hand job.
Well, as like
Of course.
tempting as that sounds, I only have 4 gold pieces, and I should probably eat tomorrow. So, toodaloo.
Birds are not what
That would
they
be
used to
fun.
be. Okay, go have fun. And go have fun.
Would now be a good time for me to go smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Cool.
we're doing
I'll
a
be
break.
Yeah, we can do
Okay.
a break.
You're gonna
Cool. I'm
Oh,
making
we can
more
do a break,
coffee right
okay.
now, anyways. Yeah, that makes sense anyways. do a little
so
recon before we get there. Go in.
you get to the vein, and the vein is exactly how it appeared in Bird Sound's like
Vision.
in Bird Sound's vision. You see like bits of stone that magically float in the air, and you see that there's like strands of a weird bluish dust, and that's where these stones float in. It's like there's like these strands that kind of float through the air, and in these strands there's like these pieces of these chunks of amber that are kind of like floating in these strands, and they seem to like all have a direction.
Mm-hmm.
They seem like to converge towards a particular spot.
Okay.
Where do they seem to be going?
They converge towards a tower that is somewhat like that. You can tell it's kind of like the center of the center of the of this neighborhood. It's most likely where the rift happened. You why don't you roll for history, Nillis?
Okay. Also, but thank you for still going with it. I did find out magical tinkering doesn't take extended time. However, you normally can't do nonverbal, or you have to do nonverbal sounds. But thank you for letting me do a verbal. History. Here we go.
Nice.
Yeah. So you recognize the tower from one of the illustrations. This is the tower. This is a mage tower. Is where Ratsma was originally located. And he was like the and this is where like the rift like happened, where the veil broke.
Mm-hmm.
While you're passing through the neighborhood, like you see these decrepit homes that are falling apart, pieces of walls.
That's what I wanted to make sure. It is inside the city, yeah?
Huh?
The vein, is it inside the city?
Yes,
Right?
Yeah,
yes.
it's
But
Eastern
it's
Rhyme.
like
Like a
curtained off. Like there's like an entire wall
Walled
around
off
it.
area.
Yeah, it's a walled off area. You gain access. Like it's not like difficult to gain access. There are people that kind of climb over the wall. It's not guarded or anything, but it's like not, you know.
It's a hazard zone.
While all you all should roll for perception for a second.
Okay.
Beep, 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 beep. With my 2 eyes.
I rolled 2 by accident.
Hold on.
Hit the first
I'm
one.
still trying to find my perception. Where did it go?
What is? I'm curious, Brickton. Why do you have no bonuses in your wisdom?
Oh, Brickton, are you pulling? No, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, because you're a cleric, so you would have high wisdom
yeah.
at the very least.
Well,
yeah.
It also says mod. Yeah, I don't know.
It does
Everyone
still say
else
a
has
little bit from the skill. That's weird.
Hold on.
Oh, I can also do this too.
Oh, there's a bit of a look at that. Perception in his okay, here we go. That was weird. There was a mistake in his character sheet that perception was listed as no stat associated with it. That's weird.
Should I reroll or just keep that with +3?
Yeah, no, you can. Well, it's gonna be 13. Okay, so you notice, lo and behold, an amphitheater not far from the tower.
Okay,
great.
Cool.
Oh, amphitheater. And then so I'm guessing that mage is an archmage, by the way. I'm guessing he was. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the archmage's tower out there where it all happened. And like we're decently far off, right? Like we're in the distance of it, or no?
Yeah, you're about like maybe 100 feet away from the tower.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm-
no, sorry, not 100 feet. I'm lying. 100 meters away from the tower. So like maybe 100 yards.
I look over to Talia and speak in Gnomish, to which I forget what it's also called. To go fly and scout up the area.
Which area? The tower or the
Well,
amphitheater?
just like above us to like, maybe the. Actually, let's do the tower since she can fly up to there. Nim, that's the language.
So Talia goes, you see her fly and like she flies up
She's
and
gonna blow up.
When she comes back, she's like, the tower, she tells you that the tower is decrepit. There are weird beings that are flying above the tower, but you don't know exactly what they are. She says that they look like farts.
They look like what?
Farts.
Farts. That's what she says to Nim.
Literally what she said.
Yeah.
You don't understand. You don't quite understand what she means by it, but they look like farts.
Clouds?
And I turn to the others. Apparently, there's a lot of gas farts up there or something, but they're actual beings. She can't tell.
Yeah,
that.
they move. They seem. She's like, well, she's like they are actual creatures, and I know because they are moving in circles.
Okay. Yeah, there's almost like elemental or gaseous beings floating around the tower up there.
Well, we have flyers.
Yeah. Did we also want to check out the amphitheater too?
I would like to.
Probably
check
a good
out
idea.
the amphitheater. That one's.
Do we want to send Talia back over there so that if anyone gets one-shotted, I can always bring Talia back?
That's probably the best option.
Yeah.
So you go.
I'll send Talia to go fly and scout the amphitheater as well. Unless we're far away, that she can't. But
No, you're not far away. You're about equidistant.
Okay.
You scout the amphitheater. Talia.
I can roll for her.
Roll for perception. Or for
Unfortunately, investigation. Unfortunately, she doesn't also have good investigation and stuff all the time, but she's better with her sleight of hand and stealth. Yeah, she has no modifier for it, but
girl. Oof. The only thing she reports is that she sees dead bodies.
Okay. On the ground, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of dead bodies?
She may not have been able to tell.
She's like skeletons.
Okay. She says that in
Smell
Elvish
bad.
for both of us.
Smell bad.
Smell bad.
Dead bodies.
The undead that we heard a little bit about.
Yeah.
Or were we hearing about undead here?
Yeah, there were different.
No,
like,
not moving. Not moving. She says, not moving. Dead, not undead.
Okay. Not just
that we know of
undead.
so far, but yeah. Okay. Where do we want to go, y'all? I think the Mage Tower would be a good spot, but I know the amphitheater is also something we were talking about because of the cultists, right?
Yeah. I mean, the wizard tower, that was what has happened in the past, and like the amphitheater was important for what will happen. Maybe we don't know.
But then maybe we can get a good idea of what's going on at the Mage Tower to when we go to the amphitheater.
Sure. So you're gonna go to the Mage Tower first?
Leo, your thoughts?
Probably worthwhile.
All right.
Let's do it.
Since we're in a fairly dangerous spot, I'm going to don my armor just in case.
Okay.
And don my infiltrator armor.
You approach the mage tower. You see it's like about 7 stories tall, except the top is collapsed. There's only like from where you can see like only arguably like somewhere that is like functional, so to speak, at until floor 3. The rest is kind of like completely ripped out. Like the one side is completely ripped out, and there you don't know if there's an actual way to go past the 3rd floor. The thing that you notice is that there are circling creatures that are flying around at the top of the tower. They look like clouds, and they're like they look like moving clouds, and every now and then you see a flash of light, like if there's a lightning that's happening in one of their like it's, you know, if there's if there's lightning that exudes from them, so to speak. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, you were right back.
Damn.
Banana.
Truth.
Mm.
Okay, so we're on the way to the wizard tower.
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you gonna go and try to get into the tower? Are you gonna try to sneak into the tower? You don't know if these things can see you.
I would be for sneaking around for
Bird
now.
sound. Roll for history.
Bird sound?
Roll for
history.
Okay, that's surprising. 19.
Did you mean to roll deception?
No, I did not. But just a second.
How does your
History
modifier
would
compare?
actually go up by 2, so it's actually
yeah.
so it's actually 21.
Excellent.
Nice.
All right. So you recognize those beings. They're air elementals. They're very common in your plane.
Ooh, air elementals.
Mm.
Typically they're good aligned, aren't they? Good or neutral?
They're neutral.
What are they?
But
sorry,
you don't know how they react. Like, they're not supposed to be here. So either they could be scared, they could be
Controlled
like
by someone.
hostile. You don't know.
what are they again though? You said air elementals, or
Huh?
did you
Okay,
say they're
so
air elementals?
I turn to the rest of the group. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna pop up and see if these guys are friendly. Why don't you guys sneak around, see if you can maybe get inside while I do that?
Sounds good.
All right.
Are you gonna try to fly up?
Second stealthing.
Yes, I am going to fly up, and I'm going to speak to them specifically.
Speak to the manager
in our language.
Okay.
Are you gonna ask for the manager?
Yeah, you were gonna sneak. You said you want to stealth.
I'm not going to stealth. I said that the group should sneak around and see if they could get inside the tower while I talk to them.
And I was seconding that
Laura.
idea.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I wish I wasn't so huge and bad at stealth. This is where I
Fly
miss
up.
playing with like really powerful people who just stick me in a bag of holding and then whip me out when I need to kick somebody's ass.
That would be awesome.
Once we
We
get a
can put you
bag
in a
of holding, we
portable
can do that.
We can get a
They're
portable
so
hole.
helpful.
Either
Yeah,
or.
portable holes also.
Mhm.
They're
Either
so
or, it
helpful
doesn't
when you
matter.
have,
And you
like,
just like we
big,
just go
heavy
like
hitters
this.
that can't do
I just
stealth
like
and shit.
Looney
You need
Tunes
like
you
a
and, like,
you need like a
pull out that and fly out.
shape-shifting thing. You need like a item that can make you just
Yeah, make you tiny.
Yeah, also something that could like turn me into a fucking bat or something like that. Like
That would be awesome.
don't
Nillis
have
would
polymorph
absolutely
yet.
do that. She'd be like, "Bat, big guy," and you turn into
No
a bat.
polymorph yet.
You fly up, and what do you say in Ariel?
Okay, so I fly up and go, "Hello, friends. You seem to be lost in the material plane."
They turn to you, and in what you identify as their eyes, you understand that there's something eyes. They're like weird. They're kind of not present, and they screech at you and roll for initiative.
They have
Oh,
gold
okay.
coins in their stomach. Well, I think that is it. Just bird sound that's rolling.
Yep.
Yeah.
The rest of us hear what's going on before we go
Roll
inside.
for perception.
Okay.
Hold
Let's
on.
see.
I'll roll as well.
oh fuck me, that was a big hit.
purification.
Wow, that was
Okay, I
terrible.
need a map.
Be
I'm gonna put you guys. I'm gonna put you on a random map, but because I don't have
Okay.
a map for this, but be cool.
No.
Oh, depends what kind of map it is.
Yeah. I'm nervous. What is it? Yeah.
What is it exactly?
It's just porn. Like it's an image of like a Playboy or something. Like
Every time someone
It's a
said
map
just
of
be
Lyme,
cool with
Connecticut.
this, it was not something to be
Mhm.
cool with.
No, it's
Yeah.
just I'm gonna
I've never experienced
just get
that, so
a.
I'm gonna
They're
be.
gonna be AI generated sonic inflation smut.
Now that I would be okay
No.
with again.
While Lenny gets that up, I got these little spell
Huh?
cards, and they have custom ones.
Yeah.
There's custom ones that you can make, and I'm really excited about it.
very cool. Oh. Try it.
Custom
So
what?
pretend that you don't
Cards.
see.
Huh?
Oh, interesting.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, see, are you getting high too?
Yeah, but also just dealing with my
Pregnancy.
Yeah, well, my my nausea that I get, unfortunately.
Combat tracker.
Man, I'm looking at this like this image that we have as the generic like background image of whatever the fuck that city's called. That AI generated, that one that Lenny AI generated, and man, it's really
Yeah.
reminding me how like it looks like a fucking Thomas Kincaid painting. Have you guys ever noticed? Are you guys aware of who that is?
No.
No,
Who?
I,
Thomas
Sounds
Kin-
familiar.
Yeah, it's because you've probably seen one of his paintings
Who?
somewhere, because Thomas Kincaid. He built this
Oh,
like
yeah, I know the
giant
name.
fucking empire where he would like they were selling. He was like probably like one of the most evil painters of the modern era. He built this like very like he got like way richer than most like modern artists like ever do.
I don't know. I think Hitler's probably one of the worst.
Okay, yeah. I mean more so painters that are known for like mainly painting rather than like becoming dictators. But yeah, he is like all of his paintings, like you've probably, as you haven't like heard of him, you've probably seen his art somewhere. He paints these like kitschy like countryside scenes, often with like a rustic like rural valley and like a fucking
Americana?
cottage. Yeah, very like Americana stuff, influenced by Hudson River School, and usually like there will be like a glowing coming from like the windows of the houses and shit, almost as if they're like completely up in flames inside the fucking thing. And if you like look at this AI generate, have you ever noticed how AI shit, like AI slop, almost always has this like weird fucking glow to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, that's almost certainly because Thomas Kincaid, with his whole like bullshit empire, where he would like sell these prints that were like printed out, and then like some like factory slave would like paint a couple of manual brushstrokes on it, and they'd sell it for like $1,000. There is like so much of that out there that the like AI slop algorithms have definitely trained he was so fucking prolific that he is definitely part of the reason why AI slop generators like have that glow to them.
Speaking of the,
why couldn't they have picked good artists like Boris Vallejo?
The other thing, though, by the way, I don't know if you guys heard there's new the big like major companies that put in AI, their missions went up by 150% over the last like year or two.
Yep, I'm not surprised
because of it. Which, by the way, I still hear people going, actually, the energy waste argument isn't really real. It's not that much more than you would know. It's like, dog, it's calculably different compared to just using a search engine.
Yeah,
like
it's you can measure each individual algorithm's fucking impact in hectares. Like, it's bad.
That's crazy. And one thing that's really terrifying me now, like, don't get me wrong, I've used AI, especially with cover letters, and I need to like slow down on, but it helps getting those out. But like with it's so weird. I'm seeing my thing like move around my token.
I don't even know what map we're using.
I don't know yet either. Just on the main one, it shows us now currently. But no, the I've just been seeing terrifying things from teachers, and I don't know. I haven't heard anything from Kat, but just like people, like kids can't, like there are kids that can't even read now. Like,
I think it depends on the school and the school culture more than anything else.
Well,
like
I bet you a big
where
part of it
I've
too
been
is
working, it hasn't really been an issue. And a lot of the kids who I knew, because I taught here 3 years ago when ChatGPT first really broke through to the mainstream. And like some of the kids who were a lot more on board with it are now much more critical of it. Like there's one kid who's in my class now who's like, he's really tech savvy. And like I knew him in 9th grade, and he was trying to show me like ChatGPT and like December 2022 or whatever, when it was first coming out on the mainstream. He's like, wow, look how good at writing it is. And that was in 9th grade. And now he's like, wow, it's so bad at writing. It doesn't know how to cite sources. I can do so much better than this on my own.
It makes sources, which is true.
I was hearing, no, it does. But I was hearing like stories of students going, so like you need to double check these. You can't trust us. And they're like, no, look, it says right here. Apparently, like these students saying it to them. I bet you part of it's also like based on location and income inequality and things like that too.
Oh, I'm sure. Like a lot of it comes down to critical thinking and like understanding what is a reliable source. Like just because you read something doesn't mean it's necessarily true. Like that kind of
and even just understanding what it is they're putting their questions into, because it is just like it just is a predictive word generator. It's not,
exactly.
Yeah, and LLM
it doesn't know what it's doing.
Engine.
Yeah,
it's not a search engine. It's designed to respond to you in a way that like is supposed to somewhat seem like a human fucking would do it. Like that doesn't give you good information.
It's like a glorified parrot.
Right. Well, and also like it will do like 1,000 calculations or 1,000,000 or whatever to and come up with a ton of different ideas, and it's like, this is the one that I think will satisfy the query. And then it gives it to you. That's why it always has or this option, if you want to try with a lot of those. And so like all it's trying to do is to satisfy you getting an answer from it and leaving. Like that's what it wants.
Yeah, and it's like you can like if you want to ask me for advice for something, like some types of advice I'm qualified for, but you can ask me for like medical advice or legal advice, and it's like, yeah, I'm not qualified to give any of those things, but if I'm a scummy piece of shit, or if I have no morals because I'm literally a computer program, and I know that the expectation is just to give an answer, then I just give whatever answer I have, which isn't necessarily the right one.
One thing that annoys me is I've seen people go, like, I try to teach, like it was a comment, like I try to teach my kids that AI can lie, and then you have like dumb fucks like this that say in response like, well, books and teachers can lie too. It's like, yeah, but they're not like the AI is not being reviewed like teachers do regularly.
Yeah.
And also or like when it comes to books and teachers, like you can look into the source a lot more clearly. Like you can see where this information is coming from, and based on that, you can critique it. With AI, you don't have that source most of the time, so you can't do that.
Yeah, there's no one to be held responsible for the information itself. It's like
and it's also like and maybe books and people can lie too, but so what are you gonna do? Just throw your fucking hands in the air and just be like, all right, I just won't believe in like anything.
Also, Lenny,
I won't
do you have your
believe
map
anything
up, buddy?
whatsoever, and just like,
or you're just letting us yap?
I'm letting you yap. I'm ready.
We were waiting. Okay, just let us know.
I don't know what map I'm supposed to be looking at.
Yeah, we were waiting.
Sorry. Okay, let me share the record with you later.
Try that. I do know that we want to get back to the game.
Well, I don't know.
We were just trying to give you time to get set up.
If you guys still got stuff to set up, I could go grab a smoke too before
Stop.
we do
No,
not right now.
Don't do that because that will make him go. He said he's done.
Pointers. I don't know how to share anymore. Why do they keep changing shit?
Is it on images?
I do have to refill my water real quick. I will be right back.
Go ahead. Yeah.
No, it's not on images. Where is it? Where is this? Okay. Sorry, guys.
My DM.
So I'm getting a new job, by the way.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah, in an
organic
store.
Oh.
Yeah. They have a lot of benefits as well. Like I would get like a higher pay for each day I go there with a bike, which I would necessarily
do. You work in Germany. I hate you.
No, listen, this is the best job for me I've had so far. Okay, I've worked at Amazon. I've worked at GLS, where they smoked inside a warehouse, you know, and you could not escape secondhand smoke, type thing.
That also kind of sounds like Germany.
Yeah, listen, the coworker who taught me how to do the work there died that year over Christmas from like water in the lungs and stuff like that. So yeah,
that's sad.
So I'm very happy to work in an organic store where I feel like
so dangerous.
Ooh, clock.
We are in business. Sorry, guys.
Something popped up.
You see
clock
yourself.
Tower floor.
Bird sound.
No, I'm glad that you're finding a better spot.
Clock tower floor 1.
I'm trying to there expand.
It's only bird sound is currently on the map.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Should the rest of us be there too, or no?
The rest
of
that's
you the air, I think.
About 40 feet below. But okay, hold on. Nillis and Brickton and Strigg, you all heard, and actually no, everybody but Zanak heard the screeching.
Okay.
All right.
And the
I look
commotion.
over. I'm like, that can't be.
Was
good,
that my
guys.
coin?
No, yeah, I know.
Okay. So they attack you.
All of us are just
bird sound, because that's the only one they currently see.
Okay.
So they get effectively a surprise round, and then the rest of us join.
Well, we gotta get up there.
We have to walk a lot of steps, or wait, let me see.
Yeah, or bird sound comes down here.
Most spell ranges is 60 feet.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's.
Oh, true.
So
maybe I can shoot my lightning gauntlets at them.
Exactly.
The first one. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's my range on it here?
5. And
Oh, yes.
I
have 300 feet with these babies.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. How far up was Bird Sound again? Sorry?
40 feet, which
40.
is about 10 meters or so, a little more than 10 meters.
Okay, cool. Wait, it's
Critical
first their
myth.
turn. Yeah. Ooh.
And that hits. And you get 12 damage, 12 bludgeoning damage. The second one attacks you too.
Hold on, just a second. Before you do that, my HP is not what it should be.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. No, I'm being
You're not
a little silly.
Yeah, you're being silly. You're just a girl.
Continue.
Another 15.
Oh.
You're about to fall out of the air.
I'm about to fall out of life.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There's another attack.
Oh my god.
Which hits.
So we can hear her. And we're probably hearing some of this, I'm sure. It does not look good.
Oh.
Now you are exceeding.
Falling out of there.
You're
so now I'm falling towards the ground.
Yes.
Zanak, can you catch?
Wait, question.
Time slow down real quick.
Huh?
What's the question?
Is the slow fall I have an activated ability? Or is it just always active?
It's a passive.
Okay,
but
okay, good. So then I
or...
shouldn't take any additional damage from hitting the ground.
But I would.
You are down.
I am down.
You are down. You might not be able to use a passive ability.
Hold on. Well, we're in life and death watching bird sound plummet, and time slows down.
Okay,
real
because
quick.
the reason I brought that up is because at 40 feet, that would be enough to count as at least one fail on my death saves. Unfortunately, if I hit the ground at full speed,
it's a reaction, so you do have to activate it. which means that you take if Zanak.
That might be one thing that we can do. I'm trying to decide too. I click my heels real quick so I can go fast if need be.
I also have Misty
Okay.
Step.
You see, Zanak is the only one who
Catch.
didn't see enemy. Actually, I believe, right?
I did tell him to catch. You didn't hear.
But he has the highest. Hold on, he has also the highest initiative
like
at this point.
I have not rolled for initiative yet. Also, right.
Oh, for some reason, when I reset the initiatives, it rolled everybody's initiatives. But
Yeah, that's what happened
We
earlier.
didn't roll.
Oh, okay.
yeah, why don't
Did it
you
roll for us or no? I don't know.
all roll for initiative?
Where is the
all
initiative?
Of the ones.
I'll roll full.
The
On the
initiative
main
is in your.
part. Int. What?
Or an idea where the thing is to roll it. I forget where the track.
Oof.
I forget how to open the tracker.
It's on the right. Combat tracker.
Oh yeah, I was covering it up.
Oh, and Talia as well.
So are we all rolling initiative now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, there it is. Roll initiative.
All
14,
right. So, Sanat, you see it. You see that bird sound is being attacked by these two clouds, allegedly. And that's what you see. And you see that bird sound is falling straight to the ground.
Oh.
What do you do? Well, the only reason why
Well,
I'm
no, it's
asking you,
Trig
actually,
first, though, isn't it?
let's go in order. Let's go in order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talia
Okay,
is first.
No, isn't Strig?
Talia's.
Okay. I thought Strig would be. Aren't Strig at 15?
Oh, sorry, it's Strig, but you didn't roll for Talia. That's why. You did?
No, I did roll for Talia. Talia's 14.
It says 23 here.
Yeah,
That's
hold
weird.
on. I know why. That's a different Talia.
Oh, maybe that's part of what I was seeing wrong too with perception. I don't know.
Party sheets.
All right. So how far up is bird sound at this point?
It has fallen. It's about 30 feet. So 10 meters.
Okay. Yeah, I can. I would like to hold my action until she. Oh, no, wait. I can't Misty Step back and forth. I mean, I can, but like after the next.
You only have one bonus action.
How close are they to the proximity of the wall of the tower?
Not far. They're probably like 10 feet at the most.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. I can we metagame this real quick because this is a crazy thing to do.
I can also use Gust, so I have that in my pocket.
And I can click my boots and spider climb. Because I have boots of speed. So I can crawl up demon-like.
I could also just Misty Step with you up there.
This is not your round.
No, no, I know. That's what I was just saying when I do, just in case if Strig can't get him.
The thing is, I can Misty Step up, and that's a bonus action, so I could still do something else.
Yeah.
Can I use a cantrip with that? Or is the cantrip also considered a spell in that case?
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd still have an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that
And you
also
can
still
cast a
counts for
cantrip.
spells.
You can cast a cantrip and a level spell in the same round, but not 2 level spells.
Ah, okay, cool.
If you have a good damage cantrip, you can do that.
Yeah, so what I would say is that, like, I would Misty Step up and then gust us in a specific direction, maybe directly towards Deer Twister.
Gust?
Oh, no.
Gust is a spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's a cantrip. Yeah. It's a cantrip, and I can do a number spell and a cantrip, you said.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Okay, hold on. Just let me.
There's different There's like gust of wind, which is different.
Yeah, I thought of gust of wind. So you create a small blast of air capable of moving one object. That is
One
neither
medium or
hailed
smaller
nor
creature
carried,
that you can
weighs
choose
no
must.
more than 5 pounds. So
Oof.
that is definitely doesn't
can-
qualify.
Excuse me. In my description for my gust, it says one medium or smaller creature that you choose must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed up to 5 feet away from you. That would work for
Ooh.
this, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I would like to try to Misty Step
So
up
you
and
are
blast her
okay, and
in
then-
the direction of Deer Twister so she can be caught.
in the direction
very-
of Deer Twister or in the direction of the tower?
I was thinking towards Deer Twister to be caught, but like if I mean
To
the
be
wall
fair, Deer Twister
climbing.
can probably.
Listen, the
How
wall
can-
climbing would still require checks and have a like difficulty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do
Yeah.
think that like deer, and I don't have as much strength, so I don't know if I could hold
Yeah.
on to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would
to
rather
them.
just
So
like
I'd rather go towards them too.
yeah.
I mean,
Strength, so I could
including my
probably
inventory, I
catch
weigh
them.
less than 100 pounds.
Yeah, but I have -1 strength. Or -1 modifier.
The person getting knocked out of the sky is a bird person, and they're pretty light, right?
Eric Crocus?
Yeah, they're very
Like I said, I weigh, including my inventory, I
it's
weigh
gone.
less than 100 pounds.
He's
For
got an 18
carrying
strength.
capacity, usually it's 15 times your strength score.
Like I could carry another me.
Like if you have
Yeah,
an
my
8 or
strength is
9
9.
strength.
9.
Yeah, so if you have 9, that's 9 times
Madam.
15.
Madam, I can carry another me, and I have a strength of 8.
Okay. So, but do we think that's going to be the better option than just going towards Deer Twister?
Well, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go in order. Go back to Strix.
Yeah,
Strix. Misty Step where Bird Sound is, and then you push them.
Yeah, gust them.
In which direction? Towards
get to
Zanak?
choose.
Towards the tower? Towards up?
Towards the knock.
The tower could hurt. Yeah, the tower
Yeah.
could
Towards
Yeah, I
hurt.
thought we agreed on that
It's
towards
on the
me.
ground.
Yeah, but it's in the right direction. Otherwise she would just fall generally.
Okay, fair enough. So 5 you, and now you're falling because you're a flightless bird, right?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do
I
the
forgot
other
about
thing.
that.
No. Do that, and I'll run up and catch you.
Next,
Quite comical.
Love this.
Whoops.
God, this session's amazing.
next is Talia.
Sorry. Oh, yeah.
Okay, can I
What?
offer a suggestion for Talia?
Go ahead. Do it.
Fly up right above Strig and grab like his collar and just like ineffectually just flap your wings. To
I was going to think about something like that too. I just don't. They have a strength of 4.
4 times
Yeah, they're-
15.
Is what?
60.
60. And how much do they weigh?
Bit of an outlet.
How much do you weigh, Strig?
A lady never tells. I don't know. Good question.
If you
not
go
much.
to
More or less than 60, including your gear.
is it?
Probably less.
Okay. So Talia goes. I tell Talia, go fly, grab him, or grab them,
Mm.
and she flies off. Do I need to make it a? What do I need to do?
I just want to see.
Like
range
Misty
50
stepped
to
40 feet in the air.
To help the
I'll be
flying
right back
bird.
at my desk. I gotta
So,
like turn
yeah,
my AC
I
down.
would
I'm
say
getting
that
cold.
range.
2 birds are still falling right now. FYI.
Mhm.
This is. I think there's a 2 birds 1 stone joke in here, but regardless.
2 birds
We have
falling,
air
no
elementals,
no
not
stone
earth
needed.
elementals. Excuse you.
2 birds, 1 sending stone.
Honestly, I don't even care what all we end up doing, so long as I'm not dead.
That's what we're trying to work on that. What do we need to
Talia,
roll, Lenny?
hey, athletics check, Talia.
Strength check?
Do an athletics.
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 Could it be
Considering
acrobatics?
that you have
No. Okay.
Yeah, you don't manage to hold them up.
I'm gonna use inspo. Can I use my inspo?
Huh?
I have inspiration.
Okay, you can use your inspo.
Thank you. Can anyone give me the help action?
I don't think
No,
so.
Talia,
I could not. How would you help?
Okay.
How would you help Talia with 30 feet
No, you
in the
wouldn't.
air?
Oh, that
Like, there's no-
I didn't roll on.
Inspiration
hold on
means re-rolling, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So that didn't work well. Wait, did it?
You can
yeah,
re-roll.
I just did. It didn't pop up, did it?
I don't roll.
Let me do it again then. Whew, it didn't roll in there. Thank God. Whoops, sorry. Hold on. Where is it again? There. There we go. Whoa!
Let's go. I'm not dead.
One
Okay.
fucking day.
This is what you guys see. Talia from their advantage. Is Talia she or are they?
She.
I think the net 20
Talia
killed
from her
seaweed.
advantage.
Yeah.
From
Because it's not our
vantage
internet.
point
Because I'm still here.
in midair, just
Too powerful.
flies straight to the owlin to Strig and kind of like grabs with her little claws, grabs
No,
the
you're
owlin
not
by
still
the
in there.
My whole thing crashed. Give me a second.
Yeah, the nat 20 killed you.
Yep.
Too powerful.
grabs the owlin by the collar and like goes. You see the wings flapping and somehow slows down the fall of Strig.
I'm flying. I'm flying. I knew I could do it.
One less.
Nice.
So if she manages to do it for 3 more rounds, you get 0 damage. However, each round you get 1 less dice of damage that 1 less damage of fall damage. 1 less dice of fall damage.
Yeah, isn't
That's
it
a knock.
a d6 per 10 feet?
Yep.
Yep. Zanak, it's your turn.
Which right now maxes out at 18.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I already rolled your fall damage. Whether you get it or not is up for debate now.
All right. Catch bird sound.
Zanak, what do you do?
Oh, Zanak is going to try to catch the falling person.
It's gonna be in 3 rounds, just so you know.
That's when the falling happens?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Shit, how do I move a token on this?
Oh, by the way, I looked it up, and it would actually give me 2 failed death saves if I take damage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. The reason is that your tokens are blocked. Okay, now you can move him.
Doesn't Zanak get like advantage at catching because it's like directed directly at him, right?
Yes,
You
he
just
does.
Do we even really
like,
need to move?
3 full rounds, so that means that
Is bird
he has
sound
time.
also slow-mo falling?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm back now though. But what happened there though, real quick?
Zanak is preparing, is holding his action to make sure that he catches a bird sound.
Gotcha. Also, sorry, stream. I lost my. I nat 20'd and died out of elation. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I think that Elise is preparing to give me a prostate exam. I'm assuming.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, she's about to pit cherries. That's why she's putting on latex gloves.
Ah,
But
Is that what they call it now?
yeah.
that's like. I mean, I thought it was going to be a fun Saturday afternoon, but no, cherry pitting. All right.
You don't like cherries?
Well, he wanted to get his cherry pick. You know.
Yeah, something like that.
Cherry. Okay, so in the meantime, you're holding your action right now, so you can do a bonus action. You can get a potion. You can do whatever you want. You know that the thing is not going to be there until another 3 rounds. So
What's not going to be there?
Jump up.
the bird sound.
Ah,
Bird sound is falling at a rate of 10 feet per round.
gotcha.
Um,
But what
Okay, do
happens
you have any
with Talia, though?
actions that you'd like to take beer
Is that me or
besides?
what'd you say?
I'm talking to beer bash.
Okay.
Is there any other action you would like to take?
Oh. Yeah, there's not really any much else I can think about, dude. The dudes fighting us are up in the fucking sky, right?
Yeah.
And I can't fly, so.
No.
Do I have
Okay.
anything to throw at them? I don't think I do.
But I missed
Lero.
what happened to with Talia.
Lero.
Like, she caught him?
What?
No.
Talia caught him.
caught him and saved and kind of like slowed down the fall. So
Okay, so
instead
she's
of-
like parachuting.
yeah,
Straight.
instead of three dice, 3 dice of damage. As of now, Strig is only going to get 2 dice of damage.
But yeah, but they can still be caught too.
So each round, Talia is going to have to roll successfully.
Oh,
for
no.
athletics.
Well, I was still gonna do when is my turn though? That later, but
It's after the air elementals.
Gotcha.
Lero, your turn.
Yeah. So I see my friends are more or less
what's
taken
the
care
map
of.
called again, by the way? The map name,
what?
so I can find it and get back to you guys.
Clock Tower, I believe.
Clock Tower. Okay.
So I'm
Floor
gonna
one,
look
yes.
up at the air elementals.
It's Clock Tower
And-
floor 1.
I found it. Yeah. Yes, okay. Thank you.
So I'm gonna look at the air elementals. Is there one that's closer than the other?
To you? Oh no, like in mean vertically.
Whatever.
No, they're about the same distance. Are you? Do I see? Oh yes, I see you in the map. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
about the same distance. One of them is a little closer to you, which is this one. Let me point it for you. This guy is a little
Okay.
closer to you, but they're still about 30 feet up.
Well, I'm gonna look up at the closer one, and I'm going to say, you really that week you need to gang up on someone and knock them out of the sky, and I'm gonna vicious mockery that one.
You big meanie.
All right, that's vicious mockery and
Fart.
16. Okay, so let's see the air element. Hold on. Let me.
Welcome back, Seaweed.
Thank you.
Where
Very
is it's a
welcome.
whiz, right? Whiz save.
Yeah, wisdom save DC 16.
It fails.
Excellent. We got our
Target them, it's gonna roll them automatically.
excellent.
Yay! Okay, so
Actually, let me double check for vicious mockery. Is
yeah,
that
it's a D4.
yeah, it's 2d4 because we're 5th level, right?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So we'll roll a second d4. Excellent. So that's 7. And it gets disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Yay! Talking about its next attack roll.
Because that's the end of my turn.
It's the air elemental who now goes and attacks Zanak. Goes 30 feet down in one round. And
Oh shit! So I'm gonna be tied between fighting this thing and trying to catch a friend.
Mm-hmm.
This is a
first attack
skivvy
misses.
situation.
yo,
This is what happens when our birds get full of themselves.
hits.
Oh, you can fuck off. I was
You
just
only have
trying to be polite.
Armor class? The fuck is your armor class? It's 19. Why does it say oh, because yeah, no, it
Oh, I got hit by something.
no
You're
it-
targeting Air Elemental 1, right? No.
Wait, hold on. It's not I'm targeting air elemental 1. Okay, that's why. Yeah, the second attack misses too. The other one now does the same thing. Actually, no, that they go and attack Lyral because they were like, how dare you tease me? I have a very fragile ego. I'm a male elemental.
I'm the male elemental loneliness epidemic.
And and they attack with disadvantage.
They
The
feel like
first
people
one
just see
hit.
right through them.
You get
Come on.
12 bludgeoning damage. And the second attack also hits.
Ugh.
And you get another 12 bludgeoning damage.
Wait, who took all that damage?
Lyral.
You're muted.
And that was with
Okay.
disadvantage. Bird sounds, you succeed your first death save. Nillis, your turn.
Okay. And so Strig is still falling, yeah? By the tower?
I'm flying.
They're all falling.
Well, yeah, I know that much. Okay. So I'll use, because I said I was going to do it earlier, but it makes sense to do it under initiative. I click my heels for bonus action. I cast
Spider climb.
I cast spider climb. I'm just going to do it. Where is it? Yeah, spider climb level 2. And then I'm going to try to use. I have 30 feet of movement because of my. Well, I can move more, but because of
you can
boots,
move more.
But my base is
With
30 right now, not 25, because of my armor.
Okay.
So how much do the boots add?
With click heels, you should double that, right?
I believe so, right?
Yeah.
Let me. Yeah.
You get like
So,
a bonus dash.
yeah. So I'm gonna try to run up, go right. I guess here's 1, 2 there, but and then go up as much of the wall I can, and then stop to try to get Strig.
You can get to basically to the height where Strig is with no problem.
Okay. And then basically because it does it to my feet, so I'm like vertically out like that.
Yeah, that's how spider climb works.
No, it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
Okay. I thought you were saying it sarcastically. But yeah, like Strig.
Yeah,
You owe me 5 gold after this.
Oh no.
Okay. Brickton.
If I move, does the elemental get a reaction?
If you move from where you are right now, yes, they get a bonus. They get a
healing word.
attack.
Healing word is ranged.
No, I was just saying if I move.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you don't move, you can still healing word bird sound and get them up.
True.
If you do healing word, they will not get any falling damage.
Oh, do it. They'll wake up. Be like, ah! Jonathan, no!
Because they have 3 rounds, and in one of the rounds, they can use their reaction to do the slow fall.
Mm-hmm. So if you can get them up, then they can do that.
Well, here's what I was thinking. At least right now, if I do 8 on the 3 of you, that would probably help this round quite a bit. At 3rd level.
Ooh.
So it would increase your max hit points and current hit points by 10 for all 3.
Yeah, you get bonus hit points.
Save that for next round.
All right, so I'll do healing word on bird sound.
Okay, that's a bonus action. Then you still have an action, but you cannot cast aid. You cannot cast a level spell.
So you can do a cantrip or like a weapon attack.
Or dance. Dance, just
or dance.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Let me do.
This is just what I'm thinking about right now.
Sacred flame on this guy, the closest.
I'm sending this in the chat.
So that we can, you can do that. Okay, you are currently targeting the elemental. Roll to hit.
She's throwing potatoes.
That's
a save.
Oh, sorry, that's a save.
Oops,
Yeah,
my
you're
bad.
right. Yeah, there's a it fails its saving throw. So roll for the damage. Sacred Flame, I believe it's 1d8.
It's
so you do
2
4
at 5th
damage.
level.
Oh,
roll
2
another d8.
Ooh.
Okay. And now roll for your healing word. I believe it's a d4.
Yeah.
Oh no, not
All
the crit.
right.
Oops.
Plus your wisdom.
Plus, is that
plus
your wisdom, which
It has the
you
plus
are
3 on
currently
Mm-hmm.
bird sound. You are currently at 7.
Oh.
Which
How far are they from the ground?
26 damage. And they are currently at Strig. It's your turn again.
Mm-hmm.
They are currently about 20 feet from the ground, but they can do the slow fall, which would eliminate all the falling down. Or they can start flying.
Right.
Quick
Strig,
question.
it's your turn.
So they're both on ground level right now? Did they both come down? All right.
Yes.
I'm still in the air, or am I now on the floor too?
You're still in the air. You're about
You need to grab me.
20 feet in the air, but falling slowly because of,
Okay. From the air, I can still use an ability. I mean, I don't know if
you can also still misty step to the ground.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I can do that.
There's that.
Yeah, I'll just do that. That's probably probably the smartest move. I'll just misty step to the ground. Pew. And I'll.
Meanwhile, Millis is panting. She's like,
Natalia, succeeds 2 more athletics rolls.
Wait, what?
Or hope that Talia succeeds 2 more athletics rolls in a row.
No, I already did the
Misty step.
Yeah. And
you're on the ground.
Yes, I'm on the ground, and I walked over there. I would like to line up the air elementals.
I'm just taking it that Strig didn't want to give me the 5 gold back. So I'm just
I want to
mad.
line up the air elementals and want to make sure that that I don't hit bird sound with it. I could.
Okay.
I'm still above them.
Oh, you're above
Yeah.
them.
What do you
So you're
cast?
gonna go under bird sound.
I would like to
they're-
cast.
Careful of me and Brickton is the main thing.
Wait, let me target. No, that doesn't work.
What do you cast?
I would like to cast Agna's Scorcher.
Oh, okay.
Agnazars. Agna.
Yeah. So let's. Yeah. Selection. There should be one that has toggle camera mode, selection mode, target mode. There is one that.
Oh, I like the new pointer setup. That's neat with the right click.
Where are the fucking area things? Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
deleting it,
So
don't
that's.
worry.
Yeah. How did you do that? How did you do that? How did you do
Right
that?
click, right click, right click, pointers. There, yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm right. Oh, pointers. There we go. Pointers. Draw arrow. Yeah, you would not get. You would not get missed. Oh, hold on. You cannot cast Agonizar Scorcher.
Oh yeah, because it's a
level
number spell. Yeah. Okay.
Do you have any good
Correct.
cantrips?
Correct. I'm just gonna cast the firebolt then on
Welcome back,
one of
Rogan.
them. Let me. What is
Can
it?
can they take physical damage or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Fuck.
You're gonna fireball them?
No.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Bolt.
Oh.
It's a cantrip.
I'm about to be like, oh my god, we're all gonna die.
Oh.
You want me to
I
target
I
don't
it?
will
care the size of the
fireball you
room.
at
I
some point.
cast fireball.
I will
Okay,
fireball
roll-
you at some
roll
point.
for your firebolt.
Yeah. How do I target again in this? I'm a bit confused.
I already targeted for you.
Oh, all right. Cool.
No, but you're not casting it. You're just clicking on it.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, there it is. That's the one.
Nice.
That hits. Roll for the damage. I believe it's 2d10s. Woohoo! Other one?
I thought it was 1d10. Am I dumb?
It's 2 at
You're
5th level. All cantrips
Oh.
go up.
Mm.
Let's go. 16.
Like
total.
numbers go up, but cantrips go up.
Beautiful.
Okay, so you guys see Strig that's being held by Talia, and he disappears from
Oh yeah.
from the air. Talia is kind of like recoils a little bit because it's now lacking the weight that was pulling her down.
Mhm.
And Strig reappears on the ground, and from like he kind of like scrubs his feathers and just throws this little bolt of fire at one of the elementals, who just catches fire for a very short time and then like turns towards Strig. Talia, it's your turn.
All right. So, did Talia basically transport to the ground too, or there's just still in the air?
Wait, how does
No,
Misty
she's
she's
Step
in
here,
work?
the
right?
air. But
Yeah,
like
you're
a little
supposed
bit
to
of
be
But she was
Misty
like-
Step can only transport
No,
one
I
creature.
thought so. Yeah. So she's like right over here. That's why I was just moving her.
Mm.
I look over at Talia to like go after him, and she's gonna use her launcher, her spike launcher at. I will target him. The air elemental 2 just targeted.
yeah.
Let's see where actions do we have that? No, we don't have the weapon in here. It's still under Nilis's, right?
Yeah,
that
but
how we
I
still
believe
have
you're
it?
here though. Like you're in this area.
Oh, so we would both be then, because that's where I was trying to run up to grab him.
yeah.
Greg. Okay. So never mind then. I will still do that though. Targeted, and I will still target that one. And so I
Okay.
guess I needed to do it not as Talia though, then, right?
Where is the thing? Unless what's it called?
What hold on. We made a special one for it last time. I don't see it in there though. It's the. So hold on, let me pull up the weapon for it or what it's called.
It doesn't have any
Talia.
weapons.
Yeah, it does.
I can add it right now.
Huh? No, yeah, it doesn't in there, but Talia does have a ranged weapon. Remember?
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta pull up Homunculus Servant. Hold on. Trying to find. Is it under abilities? Infusions.
Big stretch.
These items. Homuncular, Arcane Propulsion. Hold on, I'm going down. I'm looking through the list. Honestly, it's easier just to look it up. Homunculus Servant. 5e. Give me a sec. So, Goods, gosh, pulling up the same thing here, but grabbing it. Sorry, y'all. Where's Homunculus Servant? What is it? Intelligence hit points 1+. Sorry, I'm just. Force strike, ranged weapon attack. Your spell attack modifier to hit, range 30 feet. One target you can see, hit 1d4 plus PB force damage. What? What are you laughing about over there, Lenny?
We're speaking giant.
Oh, but yeah. I don't know if my new Talia has it in here or.
So okay, just roll. Why are you targeting also Nihilus? You're not targeting Nihilus though.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to change which one I was getting into because before you had it, I had to. Okay, I had to do it as them before. Remember?
Or maybe you can do it as a firebolt. You can do it. You roll it as a firebolt because it's gonna be your modifier anyway, right? Your spell casting modifier anyway. Right?
Yes. Spell attack modifier to hit.
So yeah. So and then we're gonna roll the damage by rolling a d4. So just cast with Nihilus, roll a firebolt.
Okay. Also, I don't know if you took Talia away from me or something because I can't access her again.
Oh, yeah, it's
actions. Let me do the firebolt.
That hits.
Yeah. All right. And then what am I rolling for damage?
You said a d4, right?
Yes. Plus force damage.
Okay, roll
PB force damage. I don't know what PB is there, but
lead.
Shut up. That took me a second. Am I rolling the firebolt as damage? No. Well, I don't know. Am I just rolling the d4?
Yeah, just roll a d4.
Okay, that's what I was asking. I was trying to look through the thingy about, but yeah, 4.
Clear owner. Okay, that's a d6, but okay, we're gonna count it as
brain.
We're gonna count.
There.
It's fine. It's fine.
There.
I was gonna count it anyway. Whatever.
Don't worry. I got my brain. Okay.
I'm gonna track her. So okay, you got. Oh, these fuckers are powerful. You were targeting which one?
The one by Brickton.
So it's air elemental 2. Why is it only 8? I believe it's next. Okay, cool. Okay. Next
Okay.
is Zanak.
Wait,
Rage Zanak and fuck him up.
Oh wait, okay, I can take Talia back. There we go.
actions. That's right. All right.
And I
It's been
see,
a while since I've used. It's been a while since we got in a fight, so I'm trying to remember how to make sure that that activated effect gets activated. So.
All right. So.
all right. I pressed
Yes,
that thing.
you are now
I can mark
enraged.
off a charge on it. I am now enraged. Sick.
You're gonna
Battle
attack.
axe
Are
time.
you gonna attack? I can target them for you if you want.
Oh, it's especially weird because some of the more recent updates have changed up what some of the buttons look like on here.
Yeah.
Not a terrible attack roll.
That's
19.
Definitely gonna hit.
That hits. Hold on. Are you attacking Air Elemental 1? Yeah.
Whichever one's
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
I forgot about the targeting shit again. I am so
It's
used
fine,
to
it's
roll
fine.
20.
damage. Roll for the damage. It's fine. Roll for the damage.
12. Damn, I
That-
forgot I got that good of a...
Oof. Oof.
Except
You're
for the
attacking with
partially
a battle
resistant
axe?
bullshit.
Is a battle axe really just use a D8? It's just one
Yeah,
D8.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Damn.
D8. It's a D8
Don't you have a
plus...
two-handed?
It's also enhanced, isn't it?
Are you using the shield?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
wait,
why.
am I
Okay.
using a fucking
Like-
shield? I think I use a shield.
Inventory. Let's go. Yeah, you're using a shield.
Yeah, I use a
It's
shield.
equipped.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is
Okay,
also
so
enhanced,
you have
though,
to attack.
isn't it?
Second attack. Second attack.
Yep.
Nice.
That
Boom,
hits.
another hit.
Roll for damage.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Hold
the
on
thing
now.
is, with like you have so much fucking bonus
But
that
also,
they get
Yeah, my min damage being 10 isn't bad.
but also,
like.
wait,
but the
are you
problem
adding
is,
the
these
extra?
fuckers- so you swing. You guys see him swing the axe, you know, like with all its power, and somehow, like the air elemental kind of breaks in the middle, and only a little bit of you can tell that it's only a little bit of damage that makes it through. The rest is kind of absorbed by the fact that the thing is made of air.
It doesn't do too much this round, but you also have a +1 to your attacks, which is what I've been trying to say.
Oh,
Because of me. Remember, I infused his weapon a long time ago.
that's probably why it
Okay.
has so much.
yeah, it
That's
is
probably why
enhanced.
it's the
It
plus
says it's
9.
enhanced, and I think we adjusted all the stats for it.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
Yeah.
plus.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it had it in there, baked in.
Yeah, I get a +8 to attacking with the battle axe instead of +7 with my other two weapons.
I see. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
It's your turn.
Yeah. So the
I'm
one
not working all in the shop for nothing.
yeah, air elemental 2 between me and Brickden. I'm going to use psychic blades and stab him with the rapier.
All right. Wait. Let me target him for you.
Okay, thanks.
Here we go. You are targeting.
Excellent. And how do I this one? Maybe? How do I?
Hold on. Let me.
I'm trying to figure out how to. Let's
You
attack.
cast
There we
Psychic
go.
Blades.
It's not a spell; it's an ability.
Oh, that was an accident.
Okay. Okay, that hits.
Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to do that.
Why are you confusing us?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to look at how the actions work again.
To me, why am I'm targeting him, not me?
Did you mock yourself? You gotta stop
I
getting down on
guess.
yourself,
Like,
Leo.
what the hell?
It didn't apply any damage to you. Roll the
Okay,
2d.
why are my hit points down then?
You already had 24 hit points taken.
Oh.
Two 12.12 bludgeoning damage attacks
right.
from the.
Right.
Now roll the 2d6.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Because of the mode I had it in.
That's another 8.
Okay, cool.
And that it takes entirely. You also notice that the Whispering Rapier, which is a magic weapon, does full damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
So
yeah, it is.
like that.
Very cool. I forgot you got that rapier now.
Yep. And bird sounds the lowest as far as health.
Yes.
I'm gonna healing word.
Okay, so bird sound, you get another 8.
Heal 8 to air
points.
elemental 2. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. I hate this targeting system. But
Sorry.
Metal?
I'm very lazy. I want to learn to use that shit, but I already learned to use 2 shits and I don't feel like it.
All right, but that's my turn.
Okay. You see the area elemental kind of start spinning towards Zanak, and it uses its whirlwind attack, but the Zanak succeeds despite having rolled terribly. And then the other one this time attacks Brickton. And does the first attack... No, not...
Also, my current hit points just aren't there, so I don't know. I think I'm full, but...
Yeah, you are... You are at full hit point, 53. The first attack hits for 13 bludgeoning damage. The second attack misses. Bird sound.
Okay. Step one, I am now going to be flying in place. No more falling.
Woo.
Step 2. Do I... Oh, I don't have... I did not take that. Fuck. That was an optional thing. Fuck me. Damn it! Why can't we be 6th level? Then I'd have magical kicks.
Magical kicks?
The best kind.
Oh yeah, no. Starting at 6th level, my attacks count as magical weapons.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm going to, since I'm not technically within range of them, let's see, I was a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then drop down 10 or so feet and be near Brickton. And I don't believe that I was vertically close enough to them to trigger attacks of opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay.
Oh, you're just gonna be... Okay.
I'm still quite grievously injured, so...
Grievously injured.
Let me remove the unconscious and prone conditions from you. Okay.
All right.
Nillis.
I can target. Okay. So basically Nillis, her helmet's currently off because she was trying to talk with Strig and stuff. She's like turns over and like she's like can I have my gold, Nillis? Go grab Strig, Nillis. Go, and then just the helmet goes like that. She aims towards air elemental 2 here. Shoot the air elemental, Nillis. And now, that was close. All right. boom. So it's just boom, and I shoot a lightning shot at it. For
Hold on,
yeah,
Be right back.
and then also
because okay, so it completely. Okay, you get 5, but you only like you see that it doesn't affect them that much.
okay, are they like resistant?
To lightning,
okay,
yes.
gotcha. But also on a hit, once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with it, it can deal an extra 1d6 lightning damage to that target as well. So I guess I can do another then.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if it's might as well, even if it's not doing. There you go. Even if it doesn't
Another
kill
2.
it there. And after she does that, I'm gonna climb or come back down the wall to
Okay.
down here, I think. And yeah, that'll be it. Then I'll end.
Brickton,
I'm back.
Lyral, how better shape
you're
are you in?
targeting like 10 people.
Let me check.
Oops.
I am.
Brickton,
I've
it's
taken 24 damage.
Did I clear the targets? Did that
you
work?
cleared all the targets.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to target a couple people, but I guess I targeted everyone. All right. I think now I'm gonna do aid at 3rd level, just plus 10 hit points to Zanak,
Beautiful.
Lyral, and Bird Sound.
Okay. So you all
Like
have
10
10,
HP?
10.
Yes.
Yeah, 10 HP. So 10. 10. And where is Zanak? 10. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll do.
Famously,
What was that?
famously, clerics don't have very good bonus actions, but
Yeah, I'll just do Sacred Flame again, since I don't have a magical weapon. Oh, can't do the
you can't.
Okay.
No, because it's a full action. Sacred Flame is a full action.
Never mind then. I'm good.
Like your bonus action is healing word, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm good then.
Strig, surprise
Yes.
us. Now you can fireball them.
Yeah. Now Strick is just gonna put a little Agnes's Scorcher onto them. I'm just gonna.
Okay, let me both of them for you. Oops, I'm moving. Why am I moving you? I don't want to move you. I want to target shit for you.
I don't think you have to target
Motherfucker.
that one, right? Because that's a save.
Yeah, now you're targeting both.
All right. Okay.
I know that one of them failed
One
and one of
succeeded.
them succeeded.
All right.
So roll
Let's
for the
get one of them.
damage. Well, okay, so Agonizer Scorcher is one of those spells that does half the damage if they succeed. So still, you get some damage.
Okay,
that's
cool.
good.
Dope. Yeah.
You see that one of them is in bad. These are fairly small air elementals.
Mm-hmm.
You see that one of them is in pretty bad shape.
Nice.
Air elemental one is in pretty bad shape.
Cool.
Anything else? Are you gonna Misty Step again? No, just kidding.
No. That's it.
Talia.
Okay. Cool. Sorry, I was looking at something for later. Okay. She's gonna
Is it
aim
raining
at the
where you
one.
guys are?
I don't know. Raining? Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
raining
don't
here.
know. Oh, okay.
Just a little bit.
So okay, so I should basically do what I did last time with Fireball, Bolt, and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
That misses.
Okay. She's gonna stay in the air though, I think. Actually,
Wise choice.
yeah. Yeah, I will stay in the air like that. She'll keep sniping.
All right. Zanak.
He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking, whacking, chopping that meat.
Air meat.
You swing your gigantic axe. It's not a gigantic axe, it's just a battle axe. At the air elemental.
Don't
and the air
axe shame
elemental
him.
this dissolves into thin air, and with a kind of a shriek, you have another attack.
Oh yeah. Am I allowed to take like a 5-foot step to close on the fucking other guy that's still alive?
Yeah,
Have you used your movement?
What?
Yeah, I don't think you used any movement.
Yeah,
No, I
so
did not.
you got plenty.
Yeah.
30. Yeah. Now, hold on.
There's something about flanking, right?
Okay, you're targeting
I
the other
almost
one.
forgot.
Yeah, you get
roll-
advantage.
roll- Yeah, you get advantage because you're flanking.
Oh, cool. Sweet. Advantage. Attack. Sweet.
That hits.
Nice. Oof.
Yeah, okay. We've seen better damage from you. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of shit rolls on the damage today.
Mhm.
But at least I get enough
Lyra,
damage
it's your
bonus that
turn.
I
Oh, sorry.
still. I think my minimum's 10 with that
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah. But then they are also resistant to physical.
Yeah, the
to most
partial
physical
resistance sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna attack this guy again. Is he targeted? I can't tell.
He is targeted.
Excellent, thank you. I'm gonna attack him,
That hits.
Nice.
and we're gonna.
And it already added your psychic. So you
Yeah.
get a total of 14.
Uh-huh.
He is in
Nice.
really bad shape.
Nice.
And I'm going to use my bardic inspiration to inspire Nillis.
Next
Yay.
one is bird sound.
I know.
Oh,
Nillis,
yeah. Huh?
I'm inspiring Nillis, not bird sound. I know.
it's the air
Playing your
elemental's
music.
turn. He starts spinning, and everything within. Hold on, I want to see. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4 start spinning and creates a whirlwind.
Oh.
And you all have to.
Oh no.
Whoa, what?
Okay, who failed? Zanak succeeded.
Yay!
Don't like that it
Lyra-
automatically does that.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, I didn't.
I like rolling my shit myself.
All right, everybody, roll for strength. Like Zanak. Hold on. Everybody roll a strength, a DC 13 strength.
I accidentally rolled it twice. The 7.
Yeah, we're rolling saves, right, rather than checks.
Yeah. So it was better when I rolled it, but okay.
No,
I
I
do
rolled
kinda
the
like-
same.
I do kind of like rolling my own shit.
Not roll with advantage.
I like rolling my shit, so I'll own my crit fail.
I didn't even see that it was a crit fail too. Oh my god. That's
Yeah,
rough.
so, Zanak, you rolled. Yeah, you rolled with advantage. Okay, cool.
Oh
Boom.
boy.
Yeah. So, on you, okay, Lyral. So the damage is 14. Lyral, you only get 7. Zanak, you only get also only get 7.
Sweet.
Bird sound, you get only 7 as well. And Brickton, you only get 7. You all only get 7 damages. So the only difference here is that he is at 20 damage. So hold on. Are you guys gonna? So 29. Where are they partially resisted? Are you half absorbed, Lero? Do you have a protection against lightning or anything? Oh, partially absorbed by the. Never mind. It's partially absorbed by the damage by the. It's partially absorbed by the temp hit points. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why. Okay, I was like, so you don't get 7, you get 14, but it's partially absorbed by the by the temp hit points.
Yeah, that's why in the thing on my end it says I take 4.
Yeah. Okay. Next is Bird Sound, who has a chance of killing this asshole.
Okay, did that actually target it?
You're targeting it.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Do. Oh, fuck off.
Oof.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Don't you have attacks? No.
I have attack,
literally
flurry of blows, if I remember correctly.
You have attack, and flurry.
Which is you can still hit.
Oh, fuck off!
This is Bird Sound tradition. Honestly, at this point, is the worst roller of the party.
Wow.
Hey, you got the fury of blows.
Okay, so with that,
that's not what happened. You cast flurry of blows at the air elemental. Never mind. That's not okay. That doesn't hit. It
succeeds
what it did
the
for
saving
reason,
throw. The success is the succeeding the
saving
saving
throw. Yeah, it just did a saving throw for you, but flurry of blows is not really like.
Well, I mean, I'm out of shit to do, so.
Yeah, you do 2 attacks. Now you do the 2 attacks. Now you can do the 2 attacks. Go ahead. That hits. They both hit.
Nice.
Okay. Well. Okay, and it succeeded that save, yeah. Okay, so it's not going to be knocked prone.
That doesn't matter. That save doesn't really matter. It's just a. Okay, do you want to tell me how you killed it?
I just fucking okay. So I'm like flying there. I come in and I just do like this big cyclone thing, like I'm a Street Fighter character. Just fucking windmilling both of my fucking feet right at it, and it just tears into shreds.
Just air goes. That's cool, actually. Also, you got the redemption here too. By the way, I feel like you need to be like, you like have something to say to this asshole, knocking you out of the air.
I think the manner in which I dispatched it says enough.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words. You're right.
Yeah. You're like panting.
Fucking Beybladed his ass.
Okay,
I'm
so
like,
guys,
oh,
we
that was a
are
crazy one, y'all. Basically
technically
at
they have
time.
90 HP, but I realized that it was like it would have taken us forever.
Mhm.
But I think we are at a good stopping point unless you want to
Mhm.
proceed for another like half hour or so.
Well, we're
I'm not
about
opposed to stopping here.
I'm good.
yeah, because I know
with
beer has to
stopping,
get
so-
going too.
Yeah.
But I had a really great session, y'all.
Yeah, that was
That
fun.
was a good
Yeah,
session.
It was a really
Me
fun
too.
one.
By the
really
way,
creative stuff.
I was thinking about playing 2E when I used to play 2E and 2.5E, and I remembered how fucking easy was to have a total party kill. Like every encounter was. It's kind of
Right.
like
And
it was
first
kind of
edition.
like Elden Ring,
Oh, yeah.
like the Elden Ring of role-playing games. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, you never know which horde of goblins is gonna wipe you out.
I will
Okay,
say I
yeah,
did feel
I
tense
mean,
here.
yeah, but like, I think we're all experienced enough to like not blame you for anything that happened here today.
Yeah, like listen, if I would just like if Nils dies, I want her to die not like in the lamest way possible. Generally, that's about it. Like,
Fair enough.
you know, get her like I want obviously when you're playing like, and I was gonna do this when and I go over it with y'all, and I even told you in our session because there's because Lenny's gonna be part of my new party that I'm DMing, hopefully in person.
Cool.
And one thing I'm going to do is because I have a lot of like experienced players, some new ones, and there might be, I was just thinking about it as Elden Ring too. You know, where you're playing and like Azure, the blue dragon comes and you fight him and then he disappears. I was like, I'll, if I need to, just to like, if my shit's too easy, throw like a dragon that comes by and like fights and then is gone. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Just to, and that's not to freak you guys out. It's more for me to get a read if I need to. You know what I mean? Because I'm not planning on killing you with it. But like at the beginning of a campaign, I don't want people to just be like immediately die. I'd rather like things go on, things happen, emotional connections happen, and then it makes the death more meaningful and fun, you know?
The 1E crew that I play with has lost, like, before I joined it, apparently they lost, like, a whole bunch of fucking characters at low levels before they finally got, like, a crew, like, leveled up past, like, 6th or 7th, and they were able to start. I can't remember even what fucking level they were when I joined them. My characters were originally, like, introduced as 5th level characters because I joined late. And now they were a bit lower level than the rest of the guys. And now my 2 main characters for that campaign are like level 20 something.
I think basically it's cool to like have expectations that characters may die. So in some campaigns that may not be like they're just like a fishing campaign, one shot, such as Cat has done. But like one thing, and this is like in DM horror stories or D&D things, and you better come and you better have a second character sheet ready to go. Like that's super cringe. You know what I mean? In my opinion,
cringe.
Like, yeah, like playing like that is corny in my opinion, unless you are like with a crew that's like expecting to do that and they want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm also experienced enough that like I do always have a second character concept in mind, just in case.
No, and like I probably would have something, but like and could come up with something. But just like that expectation and seriousness, I think is very silly. But speaking of Lenny, you have time after this to talk about your character?
Sure.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys for an amazing session. I hope we get to play again.
This is fun. Are any of the
on Discord?
On here, Evie?
Hold on. What?
Do you just want to stay on here?
I mean, I was going to give you a phone call, but What would you rather
Oh,
do?
sure. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give
That's
you a
okay
phone
too.
call in a little bit. But yeah,
Yeah, bye.
sorry for interrupting you guys. Too.
Are
I was
any
just
of
trying to
you
do it.
continuing? Are any of you that are streaming this keeping streaming after we wrap up?
I was
for me
going to say, I
raid?
think I might be getting off.
Not me.
I'm
getting
thinking
off now.
about it.
Sorry, y'all.